What is up, everybody? Arthur here with Paul, who I thought was going to be sick and sitting out, Hughes, and we got a special guest that was going to be filling in for sick Paul. That's not, he's just here now because he's awesome. We got Junkie on, Crafts and Builds, and Joe is late. He's late. He's not here.
Yeah.
So, it is.
I was chatting with him.
Is.
He said he was going to be on. So,
yeah, he'll be on. I think he said you were hit. Wait, what? Oh, my phone's too far away for me to even see. But anyways, we got Canuck here finally after 15 years. I thought he was hurt or sick or something, but thankfully he wasn't. He's just been working a lot. Glad to have you back.
Yay, Canuck.
Bend and Bite in the mix. I was about to be like, Junkion's here, and I'm like, oh yeah, you're interacting with the chat. Deadman 1 is here. You guys need to take some time to check out Skelly's Tomb. They do a live stream with Deadman and everything like that. It's today as well. So if you don't catch it live, make sure you watch the replay and say how awesome it is. They do some good streams and definitely great dudes. And also they are doing he sent it to me. Meant to show. I'll probably bring it up still. I have a treat. He sent me some stuff to show for you guys. And and then Canuck calling everybody effers. He's like, "What's up, frickers?"
Mother truckers.
Yeah, it's too early to be using that language. I got to wait like 10 minutes or something into the stream before I can start dropping stuff.
Indeed.
And speaking of my. I'm gonna multitask really quick. So I will start with Junkion. Junkion, man, how you been doing?
other than a little bit of sinuses right now, I've been doing well, man. Just just hanging out, and Amazon's been killing me this week with some stuff. But doing all right. Trying to catch up on some things I've been trying to film, and project I've been working on is going to be a little delayed, but it's slowly but surely getting together piece by piece, literally. So, but
piece by piece. Holy shit! 17 months.
Wow.
Gee. Canuck is the GOAT.
Living life with Ming Lei. What is up? If you guys need some daily motivational words, she does a great job. Instagram, TikTok, all that good stuff.
Love
so definitely check Living Life with Ming Lei. She got her little minute, gives you some motivation for the day. It's awesome. And I believe in you, Arthur. You can do it now.
You do it now.
And look at Joe in here. He's like, hey, fuck you, Joe.
What the?
Okay. Don't even fucking show up. We don't even want you here.
Is he 6'2"?
Oh shit! And Ming Lee said, "I'm here for the bad words and unruly jokes." Well, shit. Wait, what is Canuck saying? Umpires can't do shit. Come on, Canuck. I will never check on you and give a shit about your well-being ever again. So you can just crawl under a fucking deck somewhere and just shrivel up like a fucking old dog.
Oh, ouch!
So,
ouch.
I'm just saying. You coming at me like that. Coming at me like a spider monkey.
All sides.
Mountain Dew. But let's do this. Let's do this stuff that was sent over to me. I will do this. I had something already queued up. Before we get in, we'll wait.
Joe's giving excuses, man. Laptop updates.
Hey, I can't say that it's not true because my shit stops in the middle of the streams at times. So,
Really?
hey,
It's not like 2 weeks ago. It dropped out.
It's done it before. It's done.
it's done it multiple times. It's like
Multiple
fuck
times.
you, and then Paul and Joe are there, just sitting
Mm.
there.
Black. That's what we do.
Naked crystal ball.
Like a venom bite.
I thought Canadians were polite. Not that he's not. He's sort of Canadian. The Canuck is. He's no longer in Canada. So, Skew Raider, holy shit, where the hell have you been, man? Hope all is well.
Oh, Ski Raider, what's up?
So, before we get into the treats that Dead Man wanted me to share, Junket, what'd you pick up this week?
For me? Oh, I'm sorry.
That's you.
Huh? Am I
Did,
delayed?
did I not say that? Was I not clear? Did I not say his name right? Should I say? Should I just say?
I'm less than 30 days from 50, man. The ears and everything else.
Oh, less
all
than
going
30 days.
shit.
It's better than Joe being 30 minutes born, you know? That's why he's late. He's literally clawing out of a little egg sack.
So let's see. Stuff that I've picked up at least this week. Like I said, Amazon's been sending a bunch of stuff. So I've got all but one of my Nemesis Build-A-Figure wave. Just missing Nightcrawler. And there, you know what? I will say that especially Mara, she just came in. Her face sculpt is money. It looks really, really good. I know T-Man got his in tonight as well. So he won't be on.
Yeah, his
because
ass already has a video up
like
and
that.
shit.
Yeah, he doesn't want to do that shit. He's whatever. He's focused.
He's like, hey guys, let me hurry up and do it.
Disappointing figure is this guy actually.
Really? Does it look bad?
He just have a it's a lack of paint. It's new sculpt, but that cape pills. It's just a big lump of plastic. Same thing with Fabian Cortez. So I mean, you can get him into some. You can get him in some decent poses. He has the articulation, but yeah. And this wave is very rampant with having no boot swivel. So they do everything with the ankles. Speaking of articulation, and a lot of it is, I picked her up. She came in this
she got no
Cyberpunk
cake,
Lucy,
though. That's what bugs me with that figure.
but not really impressed with her too much. So she's, I mean, don't get me wrong, Jada did a really great job with her, but it's just not my thing. Thank you. Last thing is I finally got bit by the QC bug with an order that came in, I think, last week or so. But I got in some more of these guys from the webs from Valaverse directly.
Oh no!
Obviously, besides these falling off in packaging, my guy came with dropping things, but he came with no magazines in his loading pack or his load.
It is in his vest.
Yeah, in his vest there was none. So, but customer service is working with me on getting something figured out, so that's a good thing. And did I tell you about my exclusive from Savage?
You broke it.
Oh, no! I had to send you guys a video. It came with a defect actually in the shoulder. Like this, the right side's perfect, but the left side there was a defect. I'll send a video that I took. I showed it to Joe earlier.
Oh yeah, I think you did send it to me last week.
I did.
What was the defect?
The shoulder piece isn't really connected completely, so it's got like a big open gap. But emailed Rob, and my free replacement should be here tomorrow. I just got to send the old one back. So
okay.
But that's
I claim the blind bag weapon.
I can claim everything except for the figure, which is cool. So I haven't even figured out what the card is behind it yet. So last thing was a bootleg, and that is the CT Toys Amazing Spider-Man that came in. Actually really pretty good. It's well articulated. I mean, I'm not a fan of the Garfield character for Spider-Man, but as a toy, this is really nice. And it was like $17.
Way to support those non companies, these hacks and causing prices of figures to go up. And you're a bad collector, man. Do you even collect, bro? Like,
I'm horrible. That's why I'm selling all those third-party Transformers, because those aren't official either.
Yeah, I know. It's just The collecting world, man,
Dude.
is so fucking. They just want to complain about everything.
Yeah, but I'm gonna see if Venom Bite responds. If he got a crystal ball, I'm going to hate him for the rest of his life because I missed out on that,
No.
and I'm gonna post it on Facebook.
If I see, that's my thing, man. I got mine, no problem. I just went in, it's like boop, done.
Yeah.
But it's like it's hard to know who the hell's going to get stuff, who's not going to get stuff. I have a friend that's like, you got to get stuff, and then I'm good for it, and then I'm like, well, are you? And then it's like you're not communicating back and forth, right? Like you want me to go ahead and just order all this shit, but I don't know what you want. It's a pain in the ass.
For me, I was just late. I saw like it was 10:30. I'm like, oh, there's that, and it's on Target, and it's already gone.
Let me guess, T-Man got one, and he was like,
oh, I don't know if he did or not, but I know I was trying to help him get a mech suit yesterday, but because I guess there's a bunch of people, I guess, on Pulse was having issues trying to actually complete their purchase. So, but
not for me.
I found out he got one, so
I was able to place an order plus place a separate order for a mech suit for somebody. So it was, but I don't use the app either. I go through the website. That app's a piece of shit.
Oh, yeah. See, I was at work. I couldn't get to the website and get it to work, so I just had to go out to the car and do it on the app, and I had no problem, thankfully. But
Venom Bite did not get a crystal ball.
Yeah, so that's my world for right now.
So, Paul, what's your world besides being sick? It sounded like ass.
Thanks. Yeah, I've been sick and just for a couple days, and it's starting to ease up, which is good because I got to go back to work tomorrow because being out of work for being sick is crap. I would rather be at work than being at home sick. Unfortunately, to anybody who did not get one, I did get a crystal ball. Sorry. And I was late actually because I was sick and I wasn't really kind of paying attention to stuff. And then someone posted something about the collector con, and I was like, oh yeah, it isn't crystal ball. And I went on there real quick, and the first thing I did, it wasn't him. It wasn't.
Shut the fuck. You're in a group chat that I let everybody know in 25 minutes before it went live.
You did, but that's not what I read. Okay.
Well, fuck you and not reading my messages.
No, I saw it after, but
it doesn't fucking matter. I thought I was feeling special.
You don't get credit. You don't get credit for it.
I mean, shit, I thought I was getting the credit.
Well, anyway,
I wasn't on that chat, so I missed it altogether.
I fucked up though, and at first because I tried to order two, because I was like, I know someone's not going to get one, and I'm going to try to order two, and it wouldn't let me. It wouldn't let me at all. It just kicked me out, and I was like, damn it. So then I went back and ordered one. Luckily, I was able to get it, and I got my confirmation number and all that kind of stuff. So that was good. I did not get a snake. I was not able to get one of those, and I didn't bother pre-ordering anything else because I was just like kind of out of it a little bit, and I was like, fuck it, I just really want crystal ball at the moment, and that's what I'm getting.
You didn't want the ketchup and mustard team?
No, not really. And the reason why I know there's a piece of the mass device with it, which is the only thing, but I'm like, I'm not paying for that. Like, and I want Law and Order, but I saw the price. I was like, damn, $50. And I was like, I got Junkyard and Mutt on clearance. So that's why I was like, and it's not an exclusive. So I was like, I'll wait. And same with like Darklon and Frag Viper. Like, I'll probably be able to get them closer. I'm not really worried about pre-ordering them at the moment. I saw Big Bad Toy Store is slapping on their little convenience fees now. Junkyard, I can't hear you.
Sorry, yeah, I was saying I was going to agree with you. They threw like $2 extra on it.
They threw $3 on it. $27.99 for all their.
Okay, my math's off.
I was like, dang, that's pretty insane. So yeah, I didn't pre-order any of like the stuff that I know I can get almost anywhere. Like Crystal Ball was kind of like the number one for me. I really wanted that one even though a lot of people are crapping on it. I like the concept and what they
Dude,
do.
for people
What are
crapping
the
on
first
Crystal
one?
Ball, the shit sold out. So all that, I'm just tired of all these people bitching about everything.
Even bad figures, like even figures that are kind of like from the classified line, the Joe fans love them. Like the Joe fans just love them.
Except for Tiger Force and fucking
Well, you shut your mouth.
Python Patrol.
You shut your mouth.
They're all trash.
I thought
Actually,
the only
correct.
one that was
If it
good-
wasn't for Tiger Force, I wouldn't have Wreckage. So,
There
damn.
you go. But you know, it looked good. The only other thing that I was kind of like I didn't kind of like, I would say, was that that the effects coming with that weapons platform. I was like, again, you're doing those stupid effects again. You're jacking up the price on that weapons platform just so you can give us those dummy effects that we
What?
don't again.
What weapons platform?
Oh.
You talking about the
What you mean the Joe MMS?
Isn't it like Flint or someone with it? Like who is it?
you talking about the rockets? The
The
missiles?
rocket. Yeah, it's like a weapon.
Yeah. Why don't we wait until we get to that point? You know, maybe.
But that's one of the pre. I was just whatever. Anyway,
I'm asking about what the fuck you picked up this week. Not let's go through the whole slot shit we're talking about.
oh, shut your mouth. So, I got one thing. I think only one thing. I don't think I got anything else. The only thing I got this week was I got a package from Mr. Joe Anderson, who is not here, and it was the Shield of Dazara Savage Crucible, the ZoloCon exclusive or convention exclusive, because it's going to be at all the conventions, but so far only Zolo.
So on mine, if you see where the butterfly joint is, that top quarter shown on the front of his shoulder, that's what's missing.
Really? Really? I mean, luckily mine's fine. The one thing about him that I did notice is with his head sculpts, I really had to heat them up. In fact, you probably heard me turn on my my hair dryer to heat, but I did have to heat up because I wanted to put on the Dilophosaurus looking head because I thought it would look really cool. The paint is stupidly good. I mean, the paint, nothing does this justice until you have it in hand. It's
Because your favorite painted that.
Yes, the amazing Nikki Nicole. Yeah, no, and so I got that. It's awesome. I think Arthur already got it and showed it off really well. So I put his potion on his side because he does have the peg for it. So I like him a lot. And this is the card I got, which is Nashorn. I don't know if it's Nashorn or Nashorn. I can't remember what he told us it was. I think it's Nashorn, the Disinherited, which I can't wait till this figure comes out because it looks amazing. So that's the card I got. And the weapon I got.
Dun, dun.
Ooh.
That's
and I'm told this is Komo's sword.
Yes.
Okay, but it has the runes on it and it's got the nice translucent red to yellow. And
if you get that in any fashion or form, it's probably one of the best swords that you could possibly get.
Oh, the sword!
I think that's awesome.
The sword is wonderful. I mean, I love how good the plastic is that they use because it doesn't feel like chintzy garbage like some other companies might have, possibly McFarlane, and then so it's like it doesn't feel flimsy. It didn't come bent. It's not. I mean, it's got great detail. I love it. The sword he comes with is really cool. But it's not this one. And this one's going to go with him now. So I'm excited about that. I actually really like the ones that Joe got, though. The blue ones that he got. I hope I get some of those.
Yeah, he got the Nin's dagger in blue. And then he got the little Nike swoop one in blue. And I'm like, man.
And
I got one. I got a little the swoop in a fiery one. I'm like, damn, everybody's got multiples and shit. I'm like feeling like I'm FOMO over here. I'm like rocking in a corner. I need my fix. I need multiples too.
You need a green one.
I know.
That's what I'm saying.
The next one I get will probably be a fucking red one again.
I'm okay with a red one because I didn't have a red one. But
I didn't see which ones you got. I'm sorry, Paul. I
was that?
didn't see which weapons you got, Art. In your blind
all I
bag.
got was one. All I got this one.
Oh, okay.
Which is still a cool. It's
still cool, but you know,
Mhm.
he had in his head he wanted a blue or a green one. I know it.
yeah, it was. I was like, I want something, you know,
You know what?
or the
While you
purple
guys
one.
are
That
talking,
purple and black one's sweet too.
Ooh, a
while you're
purple.
talking, I'm going to check mine. Stand by.
He's gonna have like a whole like trench coat, open it up, and it's all the fucking things. Like, look what I got, guys.
But it looks
Yeah,
great.
you can go grab it, Mike.
Yeah. Also, I will say this about him. I heated him up just a little bit, and his joints came to life a hell of a lot easier than Veterus packs. So
Well, a lot of people realize that they are they're ratcheted. They have little
Yeah.
ratcheted in the joints, so that adds a little bit of the toughness to it.
but it didn't take much. I've had Marvel Legends that were harder to move the joints on after heating it up and like a lot. So, which is probably because of the plastic they use. They're crap.
Let's see this armory, Junkion, that you have of these translucent swords.
I don't even remember what I have, honestly. So let's see.
Oh, you kept them in the bags?
I kept them in the bag, man. All right, ready?
Yeah, see, that's that black
purple.
purplish one. Yeah, that's sweet.
That's awesome.
It's the Nike swoop one,
Right.
I call it.
He calls it the Nike
All right.
Swoop. It's like a
Art, it's yours.
You don't have to give me your Nike swoop purple.
oh, it's purple.
Yeah, it's purple. It's really beautiful purple, actually.
Yeah, if you don't have it, then you're keeping it. So I'm just saying.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
I'll stop over. See, Joe, I also give stuff to Art too.
Yeah,
He said, yes, my swords are sexy.
they are sexy.
Junkie said, I have Lucy. She's okay. I need to return her. She doesn't fit in my collection.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Canuck
Lucy.
got his hair in his style. Ludi was saying.
The Lucy's the cyberpunk.
Yeah.
The guy one looks really cool. It's just like I don't know. Something about Lucy that they're like something's missing or something's just not like. They gave her the weird wire that like, which understandable. They gave her like the cyber wire stuff.
Which is,
but then like,
it's cool. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just saying they lacked on her cake. Like they didn't really like. If you look at the Cammy figure that they made and then you see her, you're like, I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, she has some good things about her, and the whips are neat, but it's basically you got to fight with the sleeve of the jacket to get them to actually fit, so they don't feel like they're going to fall out if you move them around.
Vincent Co.
Hmm.
And then
T-Man
says you let them trick you into being on the show again, Mike.
Well, I was saying about you, man, but apparently you're too busy filming stuff. But
you're filming your new Legends, and going out to eat with everybody. Wait, what? He was bait. You coming into traps? What was that? We really after T-Man. Oh shit. Oh wait. Let's I don't even need a summoning jutsu for this motherfucker. He just crawled his ass out of the egg sack. We got ourselves Joey Collect finally here. He can stop running his mouth in the freaking chat. I don't even need a summoning jutsu for this motherfucker. I can hear myself coming through Joe's stuff.
What is going on?
I don't know.
Sounds like he's
Joe,
listening.
You went black.
He got out. He's like, man, I left my OnlyFans open and my
jeez
and my corn hub.
Corn hub.
Corn hub. T-Man's like, I want a link. I'll join. I got nothing to do but show up my new Marvel Legends before everybody else.
Four Feathers is trying to jump all over your plan and agenda tonight, man.
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah, let's jump into some stuff because I mean Joe's dealing with some stuff. We'll ask him what he's looking for. I just want to get this part sort of knocked out because I told Deadman he shared me some stuff and I really wanted to show this because we were talking about it sort of when Zach from Diamond was on. So you got the Toy Mercs. They're doing like their own magazine.
What's going on in the background there? Jesus.
Yeah, let me mute it. It's Joe. I muted him. So Legion's magazine, it's Toy Mercs Legion magazine issue 1 is up for pre-order now. Features a spotlight of at Toy God original Photoshop tips from Digital Ronin, custom spotlights on Sonic Craig, art from over 30 talented photographers and more. So it's just more of like a magazine teaching people how to do some Photoshop and do figure photography and things like that. So this will be the cover of it. So he gave me that to show, but he also, gave some images of the actual magazine and stuff, which
that's cool.
I think it's lovely. This is issue 1, spring of 2025. I
miss magazines. We need more cool like collector magazines.
And if you're looking at this dude, at first I was like, oh, this looks like, it's art. This is actually the figure photography that's on the cover. That's actually a Predator NECA figure.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I think it's Mezco. I'm sorry. It's Mezco. But still, like, I was like, that's pretty damn good. But I wanted everybody to sort of check it out if you're into like the magazine stuff. Here's a custom spotlight for Sonic Craig showing, basic painting up some figures. Photoshop tutorials.
Do I still sound a little off?
You were sounding fine. It was Joe I had to mute because it was all the extra background noise from Joe. It wasn't you.
Oh, okay.
No, it definitely wasn't. You were fine. But yeah, so it gives you an idea of like how the magazine's going to be, and it's I'm about it. Looks nice. Has a lot of reading potential out of it. I know that's tiny as hell now that I'm looking at it on the screen.
It looks like some cool layouts, though.
But yeah, I think it's going to be cool. And you can go and follow the link. Legion's magazine right here on Facebook.
So did I miss this part?
Oh shit!
Is it a monthly or bi-monthly release or what? Or is this just the first one?
Oops, hang on.
This is just
the first one. It's pre-order for the first one.
Oh, okay. Cool.
We remove stop.
Pre-order for the first one, but hopefully it does well enough that it can be a monthly.
Yeah,
that'd be cool. I mean,
like they're on. Basically, you can go to Facebook. Well, this is legionsmagazine.com. So I got a whole website going for this.
Quarterly.
$15.95 plus shipping. Premiere issue. There's probably a video that we could play. I don't know if there's language or anything like that, but got Deadman 1 on there, Digital Ronin, Toy Mercs, but all about that type of stuff. So Legion's magazines, everybody, go check it out.
Will do.
My dog is going crazy downstairs. Joe, did you fix your shit up, man? Or are you just gonna be the black square right now? Wow, that sounds so bad. After I just said that, that sounds so bad.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now,
bruh. I'll tell you later. This is fucked up. Jesus, what is that?
What'd you do? You break your computer?
It was saying like my audio driver was like uninstalled during the update, and now they can't reinstall it. But now the audio works, but now my video's going. I don't know. Like, how do you break my computer during an update?
I mean, yeah, man, no worries, dude. I love it. I love the layout, the prints, the artwork that you guys are, well, the fig photography you guys are using. You know, all those magazines, coffee table books that people are pumping out there. We got to keep that physical media alive, in my opinion.
Oh, I definitely agree. I love me some collecting magazines.
Get this magazine. Go get Zach's book. Get the the book from Four Horsemen. Go support that stuff. We gotta keep it
Yeah.
alive.
We don't want it to die.
No, not at all. I love physical media. Oh, look at Canuck in here being nice. Guys, hit that like and subscribe button. The more likes we get tonight, the less we have to see Joe collects.
Wow.
Oh,
Poor Joe.
Finally, he's not giving me shit all this stream. So,
jeez.
oh shit, he said if he had a real computer, that would not happen. Joey collects.
Yo, I got an HP. Like I don't get it.
Yo, he's playing
He's a
catch up
Toy
for
Merch
being
Smart
gone for so
Legion.
long.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What's up,
KJ
KJ?
in the house as well.
I'm gonna leave and try to come back. See what happens.
Just restart your computer and come back.
Again?
Yeah, it doesn't hurt,
That's fine.
man. You can. We'll stop what we're talking about. Jump you in. We'll see what you picked up and stuff. We'll give you the proper treatment, man. I understand. Hey, my shit was shut down multiple streams, so I understand.
Bro, I know. I'll be
You can
back.
be like T-Man and use your phone.
We'll miss you, sweet cheeks.
Thanks.
He's making up for not being here for the last 2 weeks.
There you go.
Oh shit! He said, "Don't worry, that's coming up." Oh fuck!
Oh, play with fire. You get burned.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So, Paul, that's what you got. You're having fun with your cool fucking dude. The way they painted on that Savage Crucible figure, I didn't get shit, by the way, so I'm just jumping there. The way they painted how the oxidization. There we go. I can speak. On that metal is phenomenal.
It's so good.
Absolutely.
It doesn't flake off. It's not coming off, but it looks like it's so delicate that it would. Like you're looking at it, you're like, what the?
It's a great patina. It has a
Patina. Yeah, there you go.
Great patina.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. And just like I knew I wanted it when I saw it, on our stream when he teased it. I was like, I knew I wanted it. I didn't think I was going to get one, and luckily Joe came in clutch for me.
And shout out to the community of people that like Junkions, your Joes, people that are looking out for fellow collectors. Like that is something that needs to be spotlighted, I think, a little bit more. And I'm sure a lot of people, that might watch me, it's because you're friends with them or this or that. Nothing stops anybody from being nice to somebody and talking to somebody about the hobby. Like that, it's not hard to be a nice person, and then you think that they wouldn't do that for you. Like, hey, it's cost and shipping.
Yep.
Boom. Like, if
shout out to RG.
Yeah, RG, another one. Like
RG, beautiful man, beautiful.
That's the type of stuff that needs to be in the community, not this buying a, Action Force figure and selling it for $70 right at the jump, like first day. It's like, Steel Brigade, $70. And it's sad.
$200 barbarian just for you.
Yeah. And during that stream, we had Trevor, the man that photographs the figure, say, don't buy that shit. Wait. Like, how much more do you need?
Yeah. No, I completely agree.
The Zolocon headhunter was going
Irrelevant
for
Hulk BS. Okay.
Headhunter was going for like $100.
I'll make sure that your snake armor goes to somebody else.
Ooh.
And Joe's here.
Hey, man.
He looks frustrated as hell.
Whatever.
I'm telling you, man. You getting your freaking lotion and shit all over your keyboard and stuff.
I put it to the side before I do that. Jeez. Not my first laptop.
I'm sorry. It's so massive. He just tosses it to the side to where his hand is over.
It's everywhere. And I have no choice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, T-Man. Steel Brigade.
Look at that. There you go. So I mean, that's another thing, and that's an example. I mean, T-Man probably gets you stuff and says, "Here you go," and it's that relationship between collectors that is getting drowned out by all the negativity and drama and bullshit. So
it's a small bubble in a big pool
See,
Crap
JMax77 agreed. Keep the community awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You guys can all join me later on my new podcast, Negative Bullshit with Paul.
That's a band.
Drama,
It's not a
negativity,
podcast.
and drama.
Sounds
negativity,
like one.
bullshit. Podcast.
Or Feather said he passed on that guy.
Does your band use Sono or the AI generated song thing? Because we've been playing with that all week long.
Man, I used the normal intro. It's normal intro. What the fuck is if Unboxing Art was a real collector, he'd have more toys in the background, not use the excuse he's moving. You know, it's that rare DTOF that apparently Boog tells everybody that he was the one who started the hype
He
and
invented
everything
it.
about it. He invented it
He invented it with his bare hands.
with his fucking bare ass sensitive hands.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'll talk shit about that. Yeah. I mean, if it was Shartimus is like, I am the figure god. I taught everybody how to pose. But fuck you, team negativity is tight. It was just chill negativity. But yeah, Tony says, "What's up, fellas?" Had to stop in real quick. So that's Tony. If you don't know, Paul.
Tony? Who?
Yeah,
I didn't know.
the one that's like, I need some figs.
It's been 84 years, Tony. 84 years.
Damn.
B. Rivera, what's up, man?
So that's the card I got out of my box.
That's
Nice.
the card?
Is that the
Yep.
back of it?
That's the picture.
That's the picture. It's the Banner of the Lost Warrior.
Banner of the Lost
Oh.
Warrior.
Pretty neat, actually. I like that.
Yeah, when I opened mine,
Love the artwork on the cards.
Yeah.
one that I ended up getting was this one.
Also good.
Oh, I like that one.
It's not even the banner; it's just called the Shadow Mark.
Want to trade?
Man, I only got. I'm in the process. We got to collect them all, Junk. Yeah, we got to
Oh.
have that. We got to collect them all.
I gotta show which ones I got out of the first wave.
Oh, Paul, you got Nashorn, right? I got Nashorn too.
I got Nashorn, and I'm actually glad because it's a cool
Yeah.
card. Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, I got the
Yeah.
Shadow Mark, and then from my Como and from the first wave, I got a Nin,
Okay.
and then the non-Como, but it's Como. It's not
Oh,
Como; it's the
non-Como.
croaking hybrid, technically.
Oh, okay.
And if for anybody wondering what those cards are on the back, they have a bunch of like stats, and you can really play like D&D with the cards. So they're not just making fantasy type of figures and all that type of shit. These are guys that love D&D, Diablo, all that stuff. So they put the passion into their figures.
True Fantasy Auteur.
Look at this shit. Need to open my Kickstarter box of Savage Crucibles. Like, dude, go in there right now. Stop watching the stream and go open them. And you'll
Or
have
just
so much more
Check
appreciation.
it
Yeah,
out
All in
and
one.
send it to
Yeah,
me.
cannot go away. Go away.
Well,
I'll DM you
Get your
my
hair-
address. You
get
can
your-
just send it along.
there you go. But get your
Looking
hair
for
dried
group?
first.
Wrong channel, B. River. T-Man says, I'll thank his for inventing Detail. But yeah, you are horrible, dude. You are horrible. So anyway, Joe, since you're back and your camera's working, we'll just jump into what did you pick up for the week?
This week, so I actually got a couple things in today. Like Junkion, I got Marrow, and I really do like it. It's really cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, I like the head sculpt. I was waiting for the stream to open it, but Marrow's cool.
It's about
Also,
time.
like
Marrow.
Junkion,
Why does it took this long for Marrow?
right?
I need
Also,
it
I
for
got
my
Gambit.
Marvel vs. Capcom.
Oh yeah.
His face is a little weird.
I want that Gambit from Age of Apocalypse, but if it's a bad figure, I mean,
I think you're gonna have to just get rid of the crap cape and just make your own.
is
your
it
own.
just the
Yeah.
cape, or does the figure just look like ass?
The figure's not bad in my opinion. It has all the articulation. It's a really nice butterfly joint. You can get really across the body because it's the Sunfire
Mhm.
torso. And the face, I think it's the eyes, Joe, that maybe sets it a little bit off because he has the black
Yeah.
eyes with like the red
Just-
pupil in the middle. But yeah,
Mhm.
to me, the only downside to it, besides not having a card accessory, is that big lump of cape. Because if you try to pose them, it's only going to
Can
sit
it
one
come
way.
off, or is it like glued into
No,
them?
you can take it off.
You can take the cape
Yeah.
off.
I don't
But-
remember it.
Well,
I'll have to go back and read the comics, but I think it didn't. He didn't really have the cards going on a whole lot. He was mostly using his bow staff.
no, but it's always my. I don't know. I'm always thinking like some because he's got the or card throwing hand. I'm like,
But no,
You think
what
you
are you
think
doing?
that's a card throwing hand? You know what he's you know.
it's the card throwing shocker hand. Okay.
Well, you know, he's still mad that Rogue went with Magneto. So
Right.
Can you really compare with Magneto, Gambit?
Just for the hell of it, I picked up the little Elect Man I was telling you about. Sort of try it and figures out.
I've yet to get
Yeah.
one of those.
Me too. This is my first one.
You
It
didn't
was
get
on
Mega Man?
Amazon.
I was gonna get it. I was gonna get him several times when he went on sale, and then I was like that close to getting him when he was $10 on Walmart's website, and I missed it. And
It's a great figure.
oh yeah, I want
I
one.
wanted the Mega Man with his helmet off though, so the hair was out. I was going to go for that one, but
You're showing your
Rock.
age.
that's a 3-0 one, I think. The Jada one doesn't have a unhelmeted head yet.
No.
yeah. And
There's
then,
a Mega Man X one that's coming out too. I think that's a DLX, like a 3-0 DLX one. And
Paul's excited about that one.
I love Mega Man X. I actually like Mega Man X more than Mega Man. So
and then I picked up this to read. That's Rowan.
yeah,
It's great.
the hardcover.
Of course.
It's the best way to do trades, in my opinion, if you can.
So I'll pick this up. I'm supposed to be flying down North Carolina this weekend, so I'll probably read this on the flight or at least get into it. It's only like an hour and a half, 2 hours, so I won't finish it, but something to read on the way down and the way back.
Good one.
So,
It's a good one.
yeah. It was like $15, so I was like, yeah,
No
Oh,
problem, Mike.
that's like half off.
yeah.
Mike, you're allowed to dip out and do whatever if you need to at any time, man. In the middle of us talking, it is good. I don't want you to feel like, you can't do that because I kick Joe out all the time.
Except in February.
Canucks,
No,
I do have
it's
2
okay.
weeks coming off. Plan on getting into my man shop and moving all my Sideshow stuff inside and setting up my G.I. Joe Valiverse and other stuff.
That sounds like a lot of work.
Whatever, Canucks.
Four Feathers says he'll take your build-a-figure pieces.
$20.
He does not. See, I was all excited about that build-a-figure until I realized it's not really Age of Apocalypse.
It's not Holocaust.
And I was like, damn. Because I was getting hyped about that wave. And I was like, oh, I guess I'm really only wanting 2 figures out of it.
Yeah, it's not Holocaust. It's not Holocaust, and it's not Nemesis. It's Genocide. It's the Genocide version, and that's why people were like, a lot of people just went, "Oh, I want the original."
Yeah, the
Holocaust.
fucking like yellow and orange, like translucent, like full of power. Well, whatever they can't call it that now.
I like the Build-A-Figure. I think it looks cool, but I'm trying to stay away from Legends in general. But also, I know that in a little while, that thing's going to be cheap. People are just going to be like, I don't want this. Some people are
I
going
don't
to
know
buy
about that. I don't know about that.
at toy shows around here. That seems to happen with most of the Build-A-Figures.
I think it would be sweet. You could put it probably with your Cosmic Legions and stuff like that as like not even a Marvel Legends type of character.
True.
That would work, yeah.
Have him fighting Waltor the Mad.
There
There you go, Junkion. There's some photo ideas for you. Waltor the Mad versus Holocaust. Well, genocide.
I need to play around with those a lot more.
Mhm.
That's one thing I was always nervous about, like trying to do my Legions pictures and stuff and trying to get ideas, is because, I mean, you got Trevor and some of the other really cool guys. What more do you need? So
Artist is different from everybody's perspective. I mean, shit, your photos and some of those action force ones, I'm like, damn, I need to learn how to do some of that lighting and stuff like you do because it looks great.
Oh.
Yeah, just
Thanks.
make them, Junkion. Yeah. I
Well,
took
Trevor
random
showed us
pictures.
how good you could do pictures with Legions. My goal is to show how badly you can take pictures of Legions.
Plus, I got to hit up Carver Customs. So I need some sort of medieval mini Dio or something so I can review medieval figures, not in an alleyway, because it just feels weird. And that's probably why, some of my Savage Crucibles or Mythics and stuff.
Just a dungeon. You just need like a dungeon.
Yeah, exactly. Like some bricks with his awesome torches that are. He does amazing torches. The light up torches he does flicker and look great. But I need something that I could be proud to have. Say it's Carver Customs, not be like, hey, can you make me this cheap Dio? I'm going to tell everybody it's you, but I also want it to represent him as an artist because his work is insane for Dios.
I hope he ends up making it a sex dungeon. Since you're going to be focusing in on crotches anyway.
Gotta get the classic Arthur crotch shot.
It's just a picture of Paul.
Oh, God. God.
What? Should have gotten the Musk pre-order then?
Oh, he's stuck in the ramen toy sewer thing.
It has nothing to do with medieval anything.
Yeah. No.
Just trying to make
doesn't know.
conversation.
We don't know.
Canucks
We
drunk
don't
already.
know. But anyway, let's look at some info.
Do it.
Some
news.
Let's go to his stank first, because since we're talking about some digi renders here, I am so happy they're making this figure.
I am not happy about one
But-
thing in particular. Go ahead and say it.
The fucking back piece, the scabbards
Amazon.
for the swords, right?
It's on Amazon.
Wait, it's an Amazon exclusive?
That's my problem with it.
That means they'll be easy to get because I got
Balls. I knew that was gonna be Paul's
It
thing.
means they're going to add like $10 to it, probably.
probably, and you're getting the same swords that we got with
The
Storm
ninja,
Shadow.
Yeah.
well, Storm Shadow and
the red ninja.
not
Didn't you have those?
was it Kamakura? Kamakura
Kamakura
had these.
had 'em.
I don't mind using this once in a while, but I like full fucking scabbards for my swords.
Yeah.
Like, and then you're giving them this stupid ass grappling hook that nobody really gives a shit about.
And one gun.
And I understand why they're doing it because his gun that shot the spring weapon shot a big ass orange grappling hook. I get that. I just don't need that. Like, his gun's fine, but
If this was if this was just going to be a regular $25 figure or $22,
it's not. It's gonna be like 35 or
it's
37.
gonna be like 35.
Because
I
it's the
agree.
Amazon exclusive.
I just
And this is the Snake Eyes I've been crying about like an idiot because this is the one I want, because this is the one that was in the Nintendo game that I liked so much. This version 4.
And I just feel like when you see this one compared to all the Joes they're pumping out and stuff, you look at this and you're like, this is almost like that back when they released those 3 3/4 Joes at Dollar General.
Yeah.
It's like, those were great figures. They just didn't come with a lot. And that's sort of what it is. Like, one gun, 2 swords. I just, a little bit more love with the accessories for this guy because this is such a iconic Snake Eyes for a lot of people.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
I think that there was didn't he have a different bladed weapon also? I think he did. I think he had like a different bladed weapon.
And it's weird that they went with this one too, before they jumped into, like, they completely skipped over this version.
Yeah.
There's that version too, yeah, also that they need to do.
I'll get it, and I just, obviously this is me out there of saying huge opportunity for Action Force to do like a ninja weapon pack.
Oh yeah, they should.
Oh.
They should anyway.
Swords with the sheaths. We can do a little bit more with it. Add some throw-in stars that are actually individual throw-in stars without a big globby effects attached to it, because he's doing the individual grenades and stuff that we never got with like Big Ben and stuff. So there's some potential there. It's just sad. Like this.
And it won't be gummy.
Yeah, that's my issue too. Is like
Okay.
we need something that's not gummy. Valveverse guns are going to be with mine anyway. I'm going to give them Valveverse guns.
Mhm.
I mean,
But-
this one's not a bad gun though, because the silencers
It's not.
are movable. Like, this is a good stealth type of covert op weapon. And
Yeah.
it's just like, all right, I got a back piece that holds these swords. If you bend wrong, they're gonna slice the fuck out of your back of your legs and all that stuff. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
It's not bad. It's just that I know that I got some. I'm already looking at some Valaverse guns that
Oh shit!
There you go.
Who is this with this set?
Charlie. This one right here, and Charlie would be great for him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same gun.
Yeah, or the Tech 9 style. Like
There you go. Give him
Or-
2 Tech 9s.
yeah, that's why I have so many Valaverse guns that aren't being used right now, and a lot of them are going to look great with him. This is the one I was talking about, though.
Who is
that
this?
Is that supposed to be
Oh,
Flip,
that's
or who is that?
no.
Who's
It's
that?
it's off the original 13. It is Hawk when he was a current before he was
Oh, before
brought
you.
into
Oh.
the cartoon.
This will be an easy pass for me.
This is a pass for me because there's so much in this pack that you're going to be charged for that I don't want because I already got.
Like- I already have the Cobra version. Don't really need a Joe version.
Mhm.
And Hawk like this, I know he's going to be big for a lot of people with the original. It's just not. I'm okay without that version.
Oh,
I
that's
just
supposed to
want
be
the
General
picture.
Hawk before he's General Hawk. Mm.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Lieutenant Hawk, Colonel, something like that.
I want the figure, and maybe if somebody sells just the figure, I'd probably just get that. But
Instead of these effects, they should just gave us the corpse of General Flag or whatever that died in the comic that then he became the general.
put it in between a bunch of fire effects.
And then we got the flip.
I
We
don't
got the
understand
smoke
the
effect
blaster. I don't
wrong
understand
again.
The
Yeah.
upside.
And I don't
effects.
understand the scrap iron effects for this at all. Makes no,
No.
sense.
Because
It's
the
gonna hook you
engine,
there.
there's
It's
an engine in
reused.
here and the tires spin. Okay, so we got these ones so it can roast the tires.
Hmm.
And then missiles make corkscrew flame effects when they explode on the ground.
Duh.
Come on, we all know that. In every
Everybody.
explosion we've ever seen in movies and everything, they coil like that.
They coil.
Well, the question's going to be how many effects are Gridiron going to make for people to buy that's going to replace like the wheels and everything else.
Oh,
Like-
Lord.
Like this is cool.
It's gonna
It's
cost
not
like
bad to
$1,000
have it with your Joes, like have it next to the Dragonfly or whatever. And he's not bad either. I could just wait for a if I really want him, they're gonna do a retro release of him, I'm sure.
What's that going to hook to? The Vamp, the All Striker? Like, what is it? What's going to hook?
Yeah, it hooks on the back of the
Yes,
Vamp.
Oh, it's going to hook to the back of the Vamp.
Yeah, just like the other one can hook to the Stinger or the His Tank.
Oh, okay. I don't have the Stinger, so I have the His Tank, but
Me either.
We have the
It's
Vamp,
it's on
too.
Amazon.
I have the
Yeah.
Vamp, but I don't want this. I straight up don't want. If this setup was $50, I'd get it, but it's not. How much is it? $100. So
Yeah, spend but yeah, it's Hawk from the comic. Before he got
Oh,
promoted.
in wave 1 of the Real American Hero from '83,
mm,
which is one of the original 13.
Then we got a
Yeah,
just a
I'm
generic
not
troop
gonna-
builder.
This is kind of cool.
I don't have a problem with this. I think it's fun.
I don't
Yeah.
I won't pick one up. I don't think I need a green shirt. But it's still cool that people can army build them.
This
I
is
just-
that would be like an impulse if there's one like sitting on the shelf and I'm walking through like a Target and I might grab one of these like, oh hey, yeah, I don't have that, whatever. Like that's how I'll get one.
I'll probably pick that one up.
Yeah, I mean, this figure has a lot to it. It looks good. It's got a
You're a
stance.
kid.
Obviously, it's
You
probably a
love it.
retro card, most likely.
Yeah.
But it's also one of those things where it's not anything Hasbro did or anything like that. G.I. Joe green shirts are just lame compared to Cobra troop builders. Like G.I. Joe had all these like named fun characters, but Cobra always had cooler looking characters.
The green
So,
shirt, I will say this. This would be cool to have so you can if you can put all the heads, like extra heads or whatever you have on, or just kit bash, so you can have a Joe team where they're all in the green. I think it's do that.
that's going to be the question. Though. Are the neck pegs going to work? They don't do the universal neck
Exactly.
peg, which is the
Mm,
killer part
Well,
of it.
good point.
That's the
newer
problem.
waves they are. The newer waves they went all to a uniform ball pig, but it doesn't do anything with the earlier waves now. So because they were seeing everyone putting them on putting Valaverse heads or Joe heads on Valaverse bodies.
Devices.
and stuff.
Army builder for the original 13 team. I'm still getting some of these guys. See, that's good.
I'm not. Hey, anybody who wants to get these, I totally get it. If you're huge into Joe's, I'm huge into GI Joe, but some of this stuff is just like personally, I'm like, I don't need to spend the money for it. But,
Yeah. I mean, and like Paul says, we might see it in person, be like change our mind, or it might be on clearance or whatever. But
yeah,
like,
totally.
I'm a huge Joe fan, and it's like sometimes you just got to draw the line. You know, I do have like a invisible Judd that sits on my shoulder, and it's like you don't need everything. You don't need to follow that. Like, you got to have that sort of wall or that line for yourself, or else you're just going to be pre-ordering fucking everything. And
I can see these things
I need
going
that guy in my
clearance.
life.
talk to Judd. We got ourselves the images of the retro carded bat. Looks great.
This is another one
Don't
where
need
it's like I don't need another bat. However, on the retro card, I might see it. It might be on sale or a good deal, and I might just go.
Did the original ones have damaged heads?
No, the original
So you
one.
get-
Actually, no. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. It did.
Yeah, because you got the damaged chest plate. But
Yeah.
these look like they might have.
Those might be the same ones like you get with the Iron Grenadier bat, where it's translucent.
Yeah, but there's no Cobra logo on them.
Yeah.
So I thought
Nope.
there'd be a Cobra logo. I already have like 10 or 11 of the bats they first released. The yellow is a lot brighter on this because I do believe they had a physical one at one point that they showed, but it's
Oh.
definitely
Damn.
Yeah, they were a little
little
bit
effects.
better.
What?
This
Yeah,
is
like
another,
good money.
but this is another good one to re-release because there's people who didn't the first time around get a whole bunch of bats of the
Mhm.
original ones, so they can go back and get it on the retro card.
Yeah.
I have no problem
With the stand.
with the
And,
stand, which all of them should have a stand. I'm sorry.
Right.
True.
Joe, you opening that shit right by the microphone again?
He's pulling a Paul. That's my boy.
Whatever. And I do like the extra paint that they added to like the end of the flamethrower and the laser. You got those effects that go there.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna look good.
Yep, I'm okay with this. For a retro card, I'm okay with it.
This is an easy pass. So for SDCC, I don't really need this. And I know a lot of people give me shit. Oh, if you're a Joe fan, you'll have it and stuff. It's like I love G.I. Joe. I love the
Yeah,
cartoon.
it's-
This just didn't hit me in the cartoon. Like, yes, I knew what it was and everything. It's the genre. It's this music. Wasn't a big hair metal band guy. Like, just wasn't for me.
It's so cheesy and it's so nostalgic for me. I want it, but I probably won't be able to get it because it's San Diego Comic Con.
no, because you'll just hit me up and I'll
I
order
like
it
it.
for you, and then you know.
Probably.
I kind of want it just because it's like you could have like a rock band sitting in your display.
Yeah, I love it. I think it's great.
Yeah,
They
See,
showed off the
I got the
packaging.
Pink
The
Skulls
packaging-
as my rock band.
Yeah,
Fair.
the
Those are
packaging
cool,
looks
too.
cool, but I'm gonna throw all that shit away. I just
the packaging looks cool on the inside too, though.
it does. It looks really cool, but I know I'm just gonna throw it away.
That's fair. I probably am too if I get it.
But yeah, it's just if it wasn't so yeah, hair metal.
It's the
Where's
the
D.
Dreadnoughts
Schneider at? You
as
know,
Warrant.
yeah, exactly.
They're gonna sing Cherry Pie for us.
So there's
I
that.
would enjoy that.
You probably would. So that's that for that part of Joe's. I don't need any more Instagrams.
No more Instagrams.
No more Instagrams. No more of this. All
Hey,
right.
I like
we
this
get-
guy.
Yeah, it's cool, and he poses really well.
Right.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I gotta get one of those.
It was like $16 on
Let's
Amazon. Like, why not?
Let's
Dude,
continue that.
Walmart had
Continue
them
that Joe train here.
at one point.
I know I'm not on Walmart like that though, so I just always forget because I also hate Walmart just because like it cancels my orders all the time.
They do. They do.
So I'm like get nothing.
I was gonna grab a whole bunch of them, and then they all sold out real quick. So
How is
I
this
got
not
one.
this set? Like I wasn't like this Cobra. Obviously iconic. It's like I want him. I was like they could have put Wetsuit in this 2-pack and made it so much better.
they should have. They should have done Wetsuit.
But these are both characters that are sort of in the show. We've seen the yellow divers, we've seen the red divers,
We do
you know, and then we got the hard water right there.
the mass device piece, which is like really the reason I would want it. So
I mean, that's
Did you guys
the
get
real
Breaker?
reason.
what was
Yes.
that?
Yep.
You did?
Yep. I got one, and then a buddy needed one, so I got him one too.
Did you get what?
Breaker.
Oh
Oh,
no.
the breaker. Yeah.
Look at this.
I passed
Fucking,
on breaker.
Nah.
look at how well these are. The
Photograph?
shots are good, and then like they're pretty big photos. I can actually zoom into them. I need to go to Hasbro's site a little bit more.
And they look nice. Just
But I mean, they're pretty much the same figure that we've seen with the other
Yeah, the
divers.
Yeah,
eel and the
You know,
and the-
this thing's awesome. I love. I don't know why, and I don't know if I'm the only one, but I love Cobra logos on stuff now because they're not fucking stickers. I love the tampo on it. It stays on there. It's not peeling off, and it's clean. And it's just nice to see clean, crispy looking Cobra logos.
That's a good added accessory too. I will say that. That's a good accessory. To
You think
add.
that's
Yeah, I
propelling
look
them?
more
You
than
think
the
that's
field
propelling
guys.
them? Look what
Yeah.
he's doing underwater.
Well,
It's for his
God,
pleasure.
that's
you always gotta go there.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
he's doing whatever he needs. Any port and store.
I could do whatever I want. I could talk about underwater pocket things. See, look at he filled up the fucking jar with it. It was so good underwater.
Here we go again. Classic art.
The ketchup
God,
and
what the
mustard divers
fuck?
just don't do it for me.
Why
Is
is this
this
done?
the gung ho shotgun?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Hi.
Why?
Why would he have a shotgun underwater?
And just like that.
Okay. So
Well, I'm not gonna. It's better than a fucking harpoon gun because their harpoon guns are stupid looking.
they did shoot lasers under the water though, didn't they?
They did, and
Yes.
it does have a little bit of blue there. So, you know,
It's just.
I don't know.
Does the mustard guy have that? Or oh no, he's got the.
No, they got the normal. Why didn't they
Oh,
just?
they got the Joe lasers.
I'm okay with the
Okay.
Joe lasers, and I
I
guess
like
I
the
can
Joe
accept
lasers.
the weird Cobra shotgun laser. I don't know, but the
I
yellow
like the
does
Joe
look good
lasers.
though. The yellow
I
and
think
black.
all the Joes should come with a Joe laser.
But again, we got a wetsuit that was a 3 3/4 that was in yellow and black
Mm-hmm.
that came with the helmet, and he came with his own little like speeder thing that shot or his little like vehicle underwater with the shot a yellow missile or whatever. They easily could have gave us a wetsuit, even if they started with the version 2 or no, technically it's like version 3. I don't know. Either
Well,
way,
they could just do it again and charge you $30 for that one. So
yeah. Especially if you keep complaining.
but
because money.
yeah,
Yeah.
Joe.
Stop having an opinion. Just shut up and buy stuff. Damn.
But these shots are good. Their photographer's great.
Mhm.
See, I could deal with this one underwater. I mean, I guess fuck it.
Which one's this?
I've never shot a laser shotgun, so I can't say shit about it. John Keon, what's your opinion on these laser weapons that the Cobras come with?
You know, it's GI Joe. It's all Mars industry. They can create whatever the hell they want.
That is true. That is true.
He is right.
Oh my God, my cat is nuts.
Your cat's nuts.
Well, I mean, it's a cat.
All right. So
Cats are something else.
the fuck just everything just shifted after I looked at it. That's weird. This one I definitely ordered 3 of.
Story?
Love that Frag Viper. Looks great.
Seeing this now, how they did it, this is actually an effect that they did. I think they did a great job with the smoke effect coming behind the grenade, and the fact that it has 2 holes in his what's it called, Jili or
Highlight.
highlight.
Why?
Yeah.
So it has
like
2
highlight.
holes in the highlight that you can shift this out so it
It's a
to
good
get a
deal.
different length of the lobbing of the grenade. Sash is removable. Comes with the little submachine guns that Shockwave came with.
Mhm.
Helmet looks great.
I
mean,
like
it's
the
a frag,
color.
it's a Frag Viper, and yeah.
Updated, but just enough.
just enough.
Yeah.
But then they get into this, man. They made him they made him a cyborg. So he's like undead looking, and like that head sculpt's great. if I don't use it on this guy, I hope I could pop him onto something else because this looks like a great head sculpt with the details and stuff.
Yeah.
It looks definitely. I won't classify him as a cyborg. I'd probably say he's just some guy that did some Cobra or Mars tests on. Made him into like a super soldier or something.
He got zip tapped up on some Cobra goofballs.
There you go.
But yeah, you can see how far the grenade it pegs in down there too, to where he gets that nice throw. But the head sculpt is phenomenal.
I know Nerd Zog's doing like a 6-pack you could pre-order for those guys.
Yeah, because troop builders, man. I used to do 5. I reduced it down to 3, just because it's so expensive, especially when they're dumping out how
many.
A lot of the figures are troop builders, especially
But
for
you know what
Cobra.
though? The troop builders are such standouts to me. Like, I love a lot of the.
Because Cobra has cool troop builder designs.
It's true. It's true. I dig them.
Yeah. Super awesome. This pose, I could do without. It's weird. It's like that.
The leg looks a little off. Like, yeah.
I know what he was going for, sort of like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, Matrix Equilibrium type of pose with 2 of the submachine guns.
They didn't really come off like it though.
It's a little awkward the way that they. I would have. Yeah, I would have fixed the shoulders a little bit, and I would have done it a little bit different. But that's just me. Oh, and by the way, I don't take pictures of shit worth a damn.
It's also funny. It's also funny because he's like doing that whole dynamic pose, but he's just like very emotionless in doing so.
You see the holes right there for the pegging. The holes for the pegging.
Yeah, you're always looking for the holes for the pegging.
Yep, always.
Always.
Oh,
This backpack is sweet though. Let's get it. You can see all the individual grenades.
I just wish they would have put a little more deco just to make them match the effects.
The one that he's throwing. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
They need the red hints on there.
Yep.
And I love the tube system, how it gets there. It makes more sense than the original figure. But I think with the red, that's an easy fix that we can do with some paint, but shouldn't have to,
well, just fix it.
But looks great. Darth coming in here. I'm getting the Law and Order 2-pack only for the Hampson German Shepherd.
2-pack does look really good.
Yeah, we'll talk about that one too.
What 2-pack is he talking about? Art?
What 2-pack?
Yeah.
The Law and Order one. It's in here. We're getting there. We're working our way down.
Yeah.
Let's check out some Blowtorch.
Oh,
this guy looks really good.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
really
so
surprised.
I'm so glad that they muted his colors.
Yeah.
They made him more, again, grounded.
Well, also, there's going to be a retro version of him that will be bright. So,
Yeah, and I'm glad I don't have to wait for it. I love the 2 separate pieces for the helmet. I love the LED that's built into it, so you get a light up flamethrower effect with it. Oh no, that doesn't happen. That's
just in your
It's gonna
mind.
be going for a second.
that's photo. That's Photoshop magic. But yeah, it looks great.
It does look great, and I'm a sucker for flame guys.
And I will
do
say
like
his
flavors.
blowtorch looks so much better than Torch's. 'Cause you can
Yeah, and
actually
he looks
move
like he'll
the
be able to hold it
top of-
properly. Because Torch, they gave him the wrong type of wrist articulation, so his other hand can't hold it right, which is a disappointment. So you got to do it forward. Yeah. Like Torch's is cool. It's just he can't hold it properly, and that's a bummer.
oh,
I can forgive it because Torch is such a great figure, but yeah, it is a nitpick.
Head sculpt on this guy looks great. They did have a
Yeah.
huge missed opportunity because he could have came with a pork chop sandwich.
pork chop sandwiches.
Yeah, like that would have been a funny little just
That
bonus
would have been-
to, like,
Yeah, like the candy bar with Quick Kick.
yeah, and be like, why does he come with the sandwich? And it's just like, but they might not want to have people look into those PSAs because they are sort of.
Some of them are pretty
Yeah.
inappropriate.
Now, Mike, you're saying something you don't like. Something about the face.
Maybe it's just the softness of it, but I also get the hairstyle because that's how the vintage one looked. Just so you can get the helmet on. So I mean, it's just a little small nitpick, but overall, I mean, it's a great looking guy.
Yeah,
Looks like-
a lot of these with this type of hairstyle. At first, I was like, man, they're all having this like push down hair, but they're all helmet wearing people.
Yeah.
So I think the only way we'd get this is if they either had an alternate head with that's not helmet hair, or we'd have wigs for all our dudes.
Yeah.
And
It
then
looks
imagine
like-
having a drawer of wigs.
Like Robert Redford or something.
I mean,
Like Shipwreck.
Shipwreck
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
and Zorana.
But yeah, so I mean, I definitely get it because it's like, man, it's the same sort of helmet hair over with a lot of these, and it's like you want to add a little bit more character to them with like a hairstyle.
Paul, it was Robert Redford, right? It was Great Gatsby. That's what he reminds me of.
Is Robert Redford in The Great Gatsby?
It looks like Robert Redford. Look what it looks like.
Yeah, this looks like he's ready to take on some aliens.
Yeah.
He has that torch
Yeah.
light effect.
Get away from her, you bitch!
I like the redesign of the mask too. Looks
Oh, it's really cool.
sleek.
I like it. It's almost Mandalorian. I like it.
It's, I mean, say what you want about Hasbro, but with the Joes, man, like even the little gripes that we have over these figures that they're showing, like I feel like they're just throwing W's left and right with their releases. Like,
You know, I got gripes, but I still, it doesn't turn me off the line. It doesn't make me feel like I'm getting screwed left and right, like with Legends sometimes.
he pre-ordered Blowtorch as well.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like for me, if I pick up
It kind of
say, the
reminds me of the
stuff with
character from
Legends
the
right
Mets.
now, it's mainly because the head sculpts look good, and the Legends team still has kind of like a more universal, larger ball peg, so you can it's more compatible than the Joe's team. So
Well, I just feel
will say
a lot of Legends are so plain. Like there's not that much sculpting to them. They're really smooth. The reuse, I mean, reuse is going to happen. I get it. It's not smart reuse a lot of times, and it's just. I feel like because also I was such a Marvel reader and collector for so many, like 20 plus years of just collecting comics, and I was just like, damn, like what's up with all of these like characters undersized or
That you did.
crazy, you know, like the scalings off. People are, you know, and some people really love Marvel Legends, and so they start just like they got the rose-colored glasses, and they're just like, "Oh, it's so good, it's so good." I'm like, "Yeah, but there are things that like it doesn't quite look like it's supposed to look, and it juts out in a way that I don't care for it." And the nitpicks getting bigger and bigger, and the price goes up to the point where it's like I just feel like I'm getting screwed.
But if you got a figure that everybody's saying is so good and they drank the Kool-Aid and you try to say that, you know, it needs this, then it's like you have that risk of sort of like getting casted away out of that little circle because you know how these little collector groups are. They'll be like, oh, you don't agree with us? Then you need to go and, you know, do this or that. And Junkion, why you got a Savage Crucible in your hand?
Oh, I was just putting the box back down. That's all.
Oh. I was like, what you got? What you got? And sort of speaking of reuse too, Paul, we got a reuse of that backpack that's on your torch.
Is
Is that
you mean barbecue?
Torch.
Is it Torch's backpack?
that's Torch's
Yeah.
backpack?
Yeah.
It is Torch's backpack, except for his hat. His is in black, and it's got an orange in the middle, or yellow in the middle, excuse me, and it's got his logo and everything like, on there.
And I like how this helmet has almost like either a flashlight or camera built into it. Like that
Mhm.
looks really nice.
And this is the thing is like I'm not complaining about reuse because everyone's gonna have reuse. I love Mythic Legions, and there's a lot of reuse, but the reuse is usually pretty smart, or it's somewhat, or they change it just enough that it's like, yeah, we've gotten that before, but it's okay to be on this. and Marvel Legends, it seems like they reuse to the max, where it's just like same body again, just a different color. Same, it's like same pieces again, just a different color. The same, they use the same effects like across one of the waves. I remember they used the same like energy effect for like 4 people, and I was like, but they're in different colors, and I'm like, it's just getting so sad. Like it's getting really sad.
Yeah, I mean, I like the Marrow. The Marrow's good. I'm
not saying they don't have good figures. Go ahead and hold it up.
No, only I was like, there's
hold
really
it
no
up.
ab
You're
crunch
solo.
my whole thing.
You're solo. Hold it up.
I know. There's like literally no ab crunch though, which kind of I don't like.
Wait,
And
what?
then
That's the thing. It's like
She needs to have ab
She only
crunch because
has
she was
the
always
mid-torso.
sort of hunched over.
it's just this. It's just the top.
Oh, it's
you
got
have
the
to-
ball.
you have to
It's
do
got
that.
the ball. Okay.
There's a collector out there that
You have
does
to
a lot of
shave
those
the
custom where he
inside off.
cuts away things on his
Yeah.
Marvel Legends, and
And then the swords, like her bone swords, like really like soft and gummy.
And that's the thing. That's the thing that, like, even Joe's were falling to that, where all their guns were so gummy that they were like curved in the packages.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where like they need to get away from that. But then also, I get Valor stones, and
but Darklon looks great.
I'm gonna get him.
He's got like gray eyes and or gray skin around the eyes, and he has like the blood
Just
red
Rose
eyes with the yellow
brother.
like it's great.
Yeah, no, I
a lot
love
of
the
new
colors.
sculpting too.
This I definitely am getting this one.
All really.
In fact, I
pleasing
may
or
go
just-
and pre-order this after this stream. So
I mean, they look cool. I'm not the biggest
I'm not feeling this alternate head.
I probably will never use that alternate head, but I do
Like-
like it. I like it. It looks cool, but
I just don't. It would have been better if a tongue wasn't hanging out. My opinion.
Oh.
Because this is mouth open, his tongue hanging out. It takes away from like the intimidation factor. He just looks like I'm gonna lick you.
Did you ever get to see him in the comics without his helmet on?
No.
No.
See, I mean, the alternate head's fine. I might put it on something else.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
to me. I was like, man, he
just
could
don't
have
get
had
it.
his mouth closed or just had it without the tongue, like just screaming or something. But
Yeah.
his sword looks awesome. He's got that,
Mhm.
the ruby in his sword.
No, I love this figure though. I think it's great. I hope it's even better in
There you
person.
go. There's a better shot of that head sculpt.
That's a great shot though.
That's cool.
I guess the
didn't get it.
angle makes it look better.
Yeah.
But all the detail they put into that head.
Then his tongue. Then he's like, is he like salivating from the top? It looks like.
No, that's the point of his tongue.
No,
Or
you're
it's
looking at the
it's
shading, shading
And
of
then
the
he
shadow.
those are like fangs.
and it's just see through, so you can see through the bottom of the mouth.
No?
I don't get this.
What are you,
No?
what are you talking about?
Because
I don't know
I see
what
the
it's
tongue,
referencing.
you see the black behind the tongue. Is
You
what I'm
want
saying.
this?
Yeah. So is that like
That's
the
just
twin-
shading. It's just shading from the upper mouth. Like the light's hitting it
Yeah.
harder here.
I thought it was like
Not
a
hidden there.
translucent tongue. You could see through it.
No.
But still a
God
cool
almighty.
shot.
That's a great shot.
Screw it.
I love
Yeah,
how they
yeah.
did change his gun a little bit, but still it's close enough to the original version of the gun that it's. I like that helmet. I think it's so great.
Yeah, it's got a little dagger.
I love it.
A lot of these figures too, they're utilizing that gloss and matte type of finishes on certain parts of the figure, which to me that's like sounds simple, but it makes a figure pop.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And then they're like, hey, by the way, we can two-hand the sword. Finally, some butterflies that'll actually work.
I hope
That's one
they-
thing about
they
Joe's
worked
is
out well.
their butterflies don't work so well.
That
I
and
love the
the
grenades
range
on his
for
leg.
the head.
The what?
Are they grenades or are they like shells for his gun that are on his leg?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's dope.
Know what were you saying about the head, Mike?
Saying the only other thing I don't like about Joe's is like they have no real neck articulation. They still haven't figured out how to use a double ball plate effectively, which sucks. I mean, same guy we're talking about for customizing. That's the other thing he always does is get more movement in the neck.
Yeah.
Drumming out, and, so you can get more tilt.
Yeah.
All right, we get a sweet ass sheath for this, but we didn't get sheaths for Snake Eyes.
Snake Eyes gotta be efficient, man. He got shit to do.
He's got work.
But I dig it. I like the sculpt work and stuff. It's nice. And there you in that little spot for his little revolver. Just that quick access gun.
I like it.
Forfez X Scorpio art. He has the mods that can give her some more range of articulation.
Oh, for Mero?
Yes, he is a named character, Darklon.
Yeah, Darklon. He's
for some
Destro's brother, isn't he?
For some reason,
cousin. Something.
Why can't I think?
Destro's cousin.
Yes, Destro's cousin. But what was her name? The host, one of the Hasbro people. What's her name? I can't think of her name. Hasbro worker that does the things,
Emily?
the streams. Emily. She for some reason was saying like, yeah, he could be an army builder, and everybody was sort of like,
That's what I was wondering about the extra head.
And it's like maybe.
Well, Art was making the point that he could probably be an army builder, and he cannot. So,
Footloose. I don't know what's it. Is this night vision on his helmet?
Yeah.
I wonder if it goes down. Does it?
We've had that before.
Does it?
I hope it goes down.
Isn't that from Isn't that from one of the Action Soldier? I think it's from the Action Soldier.
No,
it's not. It's not the same one.
If this would go down, it would be pretty cool. But other than that, I think this figure is a perfect example of Footloose. I like it.
Footloose was always one of those characters that would like never own the figure. I'm not really attached to it.
I think he looks awesome.
He looks cool, but I'm not gonna get him.
This is an impulse figure for me. This will be just like a
showing off his chest. Like we got to make him more of that surfer dude.
Yeah, bro. It's Footloose.
That's why he's Footloose. That's technically how he sort of was. He's that surfer guy.
He's kicking off Cobra's Sunday shoes.
He's like a Matthew McConaughey.
Very zen type of guy.
Okay.
I don't get this shot if he's straight.
No way Footloose would have took out Darklon. Come on. No way in hell. As cool as this figure is, but no.
Mm-hmm.
No. He has a little watch, knife, pistol. It's just a really good like soldier. He'll look great next to Doc too.
Oh yeah. He'd go good with Doc.
And he sort of gives you the answer that you were looking for a little bit. Let's go back to this one. Junkhead, he has the helmet hair, but it's a little bit more sculpt to it.
He's got that little touch right there. But I'm going to point out a discrepancy with these photos as we continue on. I don't know if you guys saw it or not.
Point it out when it pops up.
Absolutely. All right, so this one's a cool one.
Okay.
Remember that. This one's a cool one.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, doesn't that open up to put it in? Is that what you're talking about?
No.
No. Okay. All right.
Well, it might be another one coming down here as well. But
I like the texture in his helmet. All right. So it's the next. He's like, I'm waiting for it.
No, that one's a really nice one though.
Is that the same rocket launcher that Bazooka had?
No, it's a different one.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't. No, it's different.
I like this style. I used to have like a used one of these as a kid. And we used to play like guns in our backyard. Like we'd play, guns. And we'd always have you just sit there and slide it, and those things, the optics popped up and everything.
Yeah,
it was fun.
It extends out.
Since my brother was in the military, he always brought back fun gifts. Like here's a used bazooka, guys. Have fun. We're around here. I got a bazooka.
Grenade.
I'm waiting for this discrepancy in the pictures.
And it's also like you got the tiger face to it, and it's like, why do you gotta like? Why can't he have something that's more to himself versus like, let's have tiger faces on everything?
Make it easy to reuse it when it's Tiger Force photos.
We got him
I don't know.
smoking a lot of weed, sitting on top of a Cobra item of some sort, but he's really blazed.
Yeah,
He's like, I don't know how I got here.
He's hanging out in the woods.
Right? He's like, man, I don't know what I'm doing here, dude.
Forget Cobra Huts cutting into my yoga time.
Is it one of these photos? Oh shit! It
Hey,
is.
see it?
Wait, what?
No,
Wait.
Yeah.
He put it in backwards,
it goes both ways.
and he's not even holding on to the.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like this figure, I mean, this is also the one that everyone was bitching about from Toy Fair that had the magazine in backwards on his M16, and then his combat knife was reversed. So I don't know what's going on. This guy's cursed.
Okay, someone got a little creative.
That's the word you're gonna
Yeah.
use. Creative.
Oh wow! Even in the next shot, they didn't even fix it. It's still just.
So,
All right.
Yeah, that's weird. I mean, I wasn't clicking on these ones because I like the other shots, because
Mhm.
But damn,
He looks like a. He's got a little bit of an adult film stash there, and
Junkion, did you just like
how
study
many
all
of
the
these did you
pictures?
get, Junkie, on?
what's that?
How many?
Just one.
at least
I
you're
almost-
able to get one.
I almost wanted two. Did this sell out?
It's sold out now, but it was still up for pre-order. I think like at 6:30 last night. I was surprised. I was like, man, they actually fixed their numbering, pre-ordering issues that they've had in the past. But yeah,
Yeah, I
and
got
it's, to
one.
me, I think it's a reasonable price for what you're getting.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought it was
I
going
mean-
to be for 100.
Well, technically, if it had a figure, it would have been.
Yeah. Well, I don't
Yeah.
think you need the figure because you could just put any old trooper in
You
it.
put
or-
anybody in there, and plus, when you have it closed, nobody's going to know if there's a fucking person in it or not.
Yeah, exactly.
But-
Yeah. Well,
Exactly. Unless
it's
you
funny
want to display
reading
it
how
open.
it's funny how they read out or they break out the word snake, and then if you read the description, it's kind of funny in a little bit.
In the description on the thing.
Basically, they're saying, like the Cobra guys can do it, or if they capture a Joe, they put it inside the
System
suit, and it's like,
neutralizer, armed cloaking equipment, battle suit.
Yeah.
Oh, they're saying they can capture a Joe and like be a prison
and
for him.
brainwash them inside it. Yeah,
That's sorta
they're
cool, though.
basically saying like they'd have a brainwave machine inside the snake armor, where if a Joe was captured and thrown inside, then all of a sudden they're
I mean, they do
acting
have the
like Cobra.
screens and they got like
Wow.
the stuff on each side. That's sort of cool. Like you're brainwashing a green shirt while in battle. I mean,
Mhm.
but this looks beautiful. This shot right here.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm going to admit this looks great, in my opinion. Even if you only go 90 on the arms, that's more than enough. I feel for a bulky guy like this. Plus the backpack or jetpack's removable on the back.
And the fuel tanks are removable too.
Is that what it is? The fuel tanks?
The jetpack and the fuel tanks.
Yeah, I
Oh,
should.
okay.
Oh, well.
And Paul's like, it's like I'm kicking myself in the ass.
You know, I might be able to get one down the road. It's all right.
With all the
Yeah, I
details
was
in the
trying to see
screen, like
the hands. Are the fingers individually articulated, or is it just like a
no, that's the
transparent
missed
security hand?
that's the missed opportunity. I feel if they articulated these fingers, oh man. Honestly, when they
would've been
showed
more
it, when
money.
they took the hand off, I was like, "Is that a reuse of a Transformer hand?" Because that's what it reminded me of.
It would have been more money than 75 if they did that.
Probably.
The amount of detail inside the cockpit with the joysticks move and then the screens and stuff like that. I don't know what if they need the HasLab stuff anymore. Honestly, with the stuff they're releasing, we'll probably get the bigger things, but I don't think that we're gonna see the Thunder Machine hitting HasLab. I think that's gonna be a store release. If they could do a Vamp and the Awe Striker and all that stuff.
Well, the more I look at some of these things that are coming out, then I look at the Hiss and I'm like, was it necessary for a HasLab?
Dang, Four Feathers ordered 3 of these. Ooh.
Shit, I almost ordered 2 for myself, man, because I was gonna have one on each side of like my picture of my setup was like Cobra Commander and a throne, and then each one in the far back on each side of them, and then the troop builders like in front, like just have that whole like presence, but had the whole back. And then Judd was like, he's like, how do you even know you're gonna have room for that type of setup? He's like, and how deep of shelves do you expect to have? And I'm like, damn you with logic, you know.
But then you could have ordered 2 and I could have gotten 1 from you or whatever.
Could have gotten 3 and I could have gotten 1 too.
Again, nobody tells me anything. There was one person that I ordered for, and it was he wasn't even responding quick enough when I was asking him about shit. So
yeah, the sickness got me. Sorry.
Yeah, fucking
So
blame your sickness.
Paul.
My body hit the floor right into the drowning pool.
That was a good album though.
I was down with the sickness.
More than Nomad.
I was getting stupefied.
Great. Looks great.
Enough
Little translucent lights.
And I thought they said they have like a slate wash over the entire thing as well. So.
Yeah, because he didn't want it to look like all plasticky.
Like clean. Yeah, look at
good.
Battle damagey little part.
Yeah, that's the only
There
thing.
you go. There's
the cool if it had. Oh, okay.
So those jet fuels come off and the backpack.
That's cool.
This is the first time I'm actually looking at all the pictures.
All right, we got more toy news to go, and I'm already going into the Mythic Legion, or not Mythic Legion, it's the Savage Crucible Death Adder stream. Junkion's like, I got it on mute right in front of me.
Nope, I don't want to. I don't like being
Did you say Death Adder?
It's
yeah, they're revealing the Death Adder. Paul's like, see ya.
You mean the Death Dealer?
Death Dealer.
Death Dealer. Yeah.
How dare you?
I'm sorry that Mezco made a Death Adder. I think that was Mezco, right? They did the snake called Death Adder.
Yeah.
Yep.
So unprofessional.
All right, we can move on to the next one.
It's cool. I there's a got there's. Well, it's supposed to come out in July, so that means
You don't look at every single picture.
I'm just showing off the details on the inside, Joe.
Oh my gosh!
You gonna turn into a pumpkin? It's a fucking toy stream, bro.
I might. Paul said, "Move on."
Anyway, if any more bitching happens in the stream, you can get the fuck out too. No.
hey, you did that with his work. You did that with his laptop. Now it's going to fail again.
I know.
Anyway, so there we go. We got
Don't
some,
crash.
Okay.
We got two. You guys gonna be okay? We have 2 more to go over. Is that okay, guys? Here, we'll look at. We got Law and Order. There he is holding this. There's his dog.
Why is this $50?
I do love this one though.
God.
All right, that's enough. Of that
Mutton
photo.
Junkyard was 45.
It was 45. They bumped it up another $5. And the thing is that it's like they're just.
Didn't you get yours on clearance though?
Yes, that's the thing.
So then shut up and pay full price for something, man.
I'm not. No. I'm not paying because I know that this is going to come out and it's going to sit. Dude, Road Pig and his dog are still at my Target for full price.
Hair. I like his
and
radio.
that's only $44. And I guarantee there's more plastic to Road Pig and Raucous. So, and probably more accessories than this. I still want this figure.
I don't know about that, but I'm just saying, like, you think Hasbro ain't keeping track of what the hell's clearancing out at stores and shit? Like, it's a gamble. When you wait for a clearance game, it's a gamble.
I'm not waiting for clearance. I'm waiting for cheaper than what it is. And it might be on, oh, come on. Amazon slashes prices all the time. Like, it doesn't even get to clearance. They just one day it'll be $10.
Happy pup with this little helmet.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until it goes on clearance, just like I did Mutton Junkyard.
Everybody,
It'll
mark this moment. Mark this fucking moment for these clearance waiting motherfuckers, and let's see if this comes true. Everybody, today, 3/19/2025, when this guy drops a couple months after, let's see if it goes clearance, and people are picking it up for like $10-$15.
It won't. I'm not saying clearance. I'm saying cheaper than what it is. It might go on sale on Amazon.
Well, you might get a deal through like GameStop because you're GameStop cash or something.
I might get that too. There
What-
are avenues for not paying $50 for this. That I'm confident will happen. It's not exclusive.
What was your
If
price?
it was exclusive, I'd bite the bullet and order.
How much did you pay for your junkyard then? When it was on
I got it for 25.
25?
I did too.
I got it for
Okay.
25 from Target.
I got mine from a comic book shop. I got it complete. 25 bucks.
I got Road Pig and Raucous for 30.
I love
think
the
I got-
fact that he can unplug his radio and put it in his hand.
Oh yeah,
33, 34.
this looks great, and I want this figure. But like I said, like why some of these prices that I see, and I'm just like, yeah, I understand that they're gonna up the prices. They're gonna try to get as what they can get, but
Dr. Katir says, I agree, $50 is too much for this Law and Order 2-pack, but what can I do? No.
That's what they love hearing. What am I going to do? I got to
what
have
am
it.
I gonna do?
Gotta
I
have
know
it.
what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait. And the thing is that if for some reason I never got this figure, be like I just totally missed out. I missed the train on it. I wouldn't be that upset. I'd be like, well,
I mean, you just pick it up at a convention for maybe a little bit more.
I might get it for even a little bit less. That's the thing. Is a convention is another thing that around here, some of the toy shows, I can dicker with the person a little bit, and
You can what?
It's weird they sculpted handcuffs.
You never
there.
heard the
You
term
got
dicker?
these ones that hang down.
Those are Chuckles for, aren't they?
Yeah, they're the ones Chuckles came with, but it was like
Threw me
it's
off for
all
a second.
sculpted into the
negotiate.
build.
Thank you.
I can negotiate.
Thank you. I don't want you dickering with anybody.
And look at that. The dog can
Bend over when you say
spit
that.
and scratch.
It's not good enough until he can lick himself.
But let's
Whoa.
just sort of take a.
Heyo.
That's what you get for $50.
I just think I like the set. It looks great. Good on them. They needed to make this, but $50 I think is too much. I don't have a problem with 40, 45. I think that would have been more
But
fair.
at that point when it's like 40 or 45, it's just like then at that point it's $5 or $10,
Yeah.
which ain't shit nowadays.
It's a missed opportunity that they couldn't utilize that screw hole on the side of Law or Order. Excuse me.
But you're talking about
Like,
these?
yeah, like you could probably take
Those-
something. You could probably take Doc's Molly pack and put it into that.
That's what they're
side.
for. That's why they left.
Yeah.
They put the holes there for those pouches. Which there you go for that $50. Why did we get a couple pouches? Like
Well, that would be then. It would have to be $55.
shut the fuck up, Paul. God.
I mean,
Am I
they balanced
wrong?
it out.
Excuse me.
They
Am I
balanced it out
wrong?
with Mutt. Mutt couldn't hold his PR24, so now they gave it to this guy.
Oh, and I did forget to say that they did mention a Renegades Mercer's coming, but they
Yes.
also said Sergeant Slaughter, and it's like, which Sergeant Slaughter? We already got two.
Yeah. What are they going to do? What's going to be the new one?
I don't know.
Unless they
Wait,
do
what
like a
is-
retro. Wait, did the original one have the USA on the side?
Tony's
What?
saying it's 44. Wait, did it say 4? Were we just all
Yeah, it did say 44 on
$50?
It's $44.99.
Is it $44.99?
$44.99
Yeah.
right there.
Oh, damn. Okay, so Tony, stand corrected. $44.99. Okay.
See, I wasn't
I
even
thought it
looking
was
at pricing.
49.
I was
I
just
thought
looking at
I
photos.
saw that it was $49.99.
I thought you were just adding tax on it,
Oh no, tax.
like $2-3 of tax.
Shit, there you go, Paul. Now you can get it because it's a $5 difference. You said it was.
No, I could no. That's not what I said. I said I could see it being $44.99 because the other ones were $44.99, and that makes more sense. I stand corrected. I was wrong. You see,
Well, we were all
see what I
wrong
did
because
there?
I didn't look at the fucking price, dude. I'm
Hey,
just looking at
Arthur.
photos of cool toys. So
Arthur, I was wrong. I apologize.
I mean, you're still not
to all
going
the
to get it
Joe
at full
fans,
price.
to all the Joe fans around planet Earth, I apologize. I was wrong. It is $44.99.
You're still not going to buy it for $44.99, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, I'm still gonna wait. I'm still gonna wait.
Like-
I'm gonna get it for cheaper.
Yeah.
We're not on that figure anymore. So let's talk about some crystal ball shots
Oh.
here, you know? And
The nerve.
Oh,
the nerves.
now we're moving
Talking
on.
about fucking laptop working now.
We're talking about crystal ball.
Exactly.
Irrelevant.
So it's got a nice translucent flame sword, cool little Cthulhu helmet mask illusion. He'd be best friends with Mysterio.
Was he a Dreadnought in the IDW line? Because I know he wasn't in the original, in like the vintage.
I don't in the IDW. I think he was like a weird like fortune teller type guy. I don't remember.
Is he retconned to be a Dreadnought now?
No, no Dreadnought. But we got the Venticular shield. He's got floaty illusion-y weaponry. He's got a squat. I like his head sculpt and his eyes. Again, a figure that nobody really cared about, you know, and is sold out.
I like it though. It's great. I pre-ordered it.
It's got like a little coil going around his gun. I'm assuming it's a snake.
It looks cool, but it's just again, I'm picky and choosy with Joe, so I'm not gonna pick it up either.
That's fair.
Yeah.
If you look at this, how these fins pop out on the side, they remind me of a Hydro Viper, minus the horns. So, great shots of this figure.
I'm excited to get him. I can't wait till he comes in.
Little crystal ball. See, he's got some tattoos on his chest, but I was just wanting to see how they did the handle. So it looks like some sort of slide the hand through and then a handle, just like the Alley Vipers in a sense.
My one nitpick is I want to see the feet a little bit more because does he have those curved boots? Is he gonna be? Does he have the same boots as the Iron Grenadier?
It's a good possibility.
I don't like the
I'll have Iron Grenadier close by.
I don't like the curve. I don't like the curve in the boot that they put on some of them because then it makes it harder to keep them standing.
Here we go.
That's a good point.
Yeah, it looks like you might have that little curve in the front.
Yeah, looks like it.
Because like the Iron Grenadier, I love the Iron Grenadier, but the one thing about it is this boot where it's got that little bit of curve.
Why did I not realize he had like cool metal finger armor type of stuff?
Yeah,
on his hand.
He looks great though. I like him. Can't wait. Can't wait.
Looks good. Looks good, and that's it for the Joes. We're done with Joes. So let's get in some more action figures. We spent a lot of time. There's a lot of Joe drop.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll get into this one. I don't know who ordered this one. I passed on it, but we also got the new Mezco drop.
I'm so glad you brought this up because this one was kind of a
Alistair Gangrene. I think
Alistair
112 might be starting to be the standard when it comes to Mezcos, it seems, because the last figure, the Conan, was 112.
Now this, to
I
be
can
fair,
scroll through it
this
this way.
does
Okay,
come
cool.
with a lot of stuff. It looks like they did put a lot of work into this figure and everything. I just don't know. So this is like the Gangrene Estates, like this is like their horror stuff, right?
Yeah.
He
does
looks.
even-
He
Go
looks. I'm just okay. So I have Theodore Sodcutter, and when I heard that they were releasing this guy, I was like, awesome! Someone to go with Sodcutter. He doesn't look like he goes with Sodcutter. He looks like he's a different genre,
Yes. I agree 100%.
and
Like,
that's my problem.
Sod Cutter came with so many different heads. He is very expressive with his head sculpts.
He
a little
looks
bit
like a different.
cartoony.
He looks like a different. He looks like pulp horror comic type stuff, and this is like monstrous body horror sort
Like
of
Dead by
slasher.
Daylight type of horror.
Yeah, it's different. It's different. Almost Dawn of the Dead type shit. Like, which is fun. Like, it doesn't look horrible. It just doesn't hit me. Like, Sod Cutter is like a different. And they show Sod Cutter they did the little motion preview. And I saw Sod Cutter and I'm like, oh shit, they're going to do another, like they're going to do something for the, the Gangrene Estates. It's Alistair Gangrene. This should be like epic. I'm thinking something like Bartholomew Vex-ish almost. And then it's
Bartholomew Vex was better.
Bartholomew Vex was better than this, yes.
Like you got they did a good job with this head sculpt. You get 2 masks, you get some hands.
I don't like
stand.
I don't like the mask too. The first mask, the one that they show on him a lot, I don't like it. I think it looks.
These accessories are fun. I like them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The bear trap, the head on the spine, the lint, all this stuff that's sort of cool. And then they're like, "Here, we gave you a soft goods, some necklaces, and it's like this is all you get for $112."
Is the figure? It looks like it's a new body sculpt a little bit too. Like it's kind of a buff figure, or is it on the Conan figure? Like, I have questions about it.
Maybe that could be the price too. He is maybe a bigger, like Bluto-ish type of
buck
character.
He looks almost
and
like
then you got a lot of original sculpts with this because none of this is reuse. I haven't seen any of this before.
The bat, maybe.
But it's like when you see the pictures, you're like, all right, he has soft goods. Why would they I guess just showing it's removable, wearable shroud and wearable necklace. I don't know.
He's still waitlisted. I mean, people still got it. They were on top of it. I just passed because I was like, I've got Sod Cutter, and Sod Cutter is way more impressive with what he came with and everything.
I passed because mainly like what you're saying is it didn't really fit the Sod Cutter look to me. But also I'm like, man, I'm drastically cutting back on Mezco's, even though I just got the fucking Gomez with the bike. It's just like to keep up with stuff, man. It's like stuff is just adds up. Like $112 for this, and then you got like SH Figuarts that are up there in price, and then you got like all those Joes that dropped just to throw out the pre-order idea. I got one of each, except I got 3 of the Frag Vipers, right?
Yeah. Also, I'll say this too.
$350.
I will say this too, though. I got this for $50 cheaper.
Exactly.
So that's one reason too. Was I looked at it and I was like, okay, it's $112. It's Mezco, I get it, but at the same time, like for what you get, I feel like the figure itself too is very basic. It's very basic, especially compared to Sod Cutter. Sod Cutter he was very. He's more involved, I guess, than this. And he had a light up accessory. He had a lot of different stuff that came with him. He had the headstone.
But again, it's somebody, if you like it, that's cool. I don't mind the Man in the Iron Mask look with the zombie. I think it looks pretty cool with the hood up and everything. But again, it didn't fit Sod Cutter to me. Which is a good thing because it saved me this. I didn't have to pay that, $112.
Yeah. I had a lot of people I noticed that were, like in my feed that were like, oh, so excited about it. So it's like, cool. Yeah. I love that people love it, and get it and love it. And, I'll watch some reviews.
It's not hating. I was just wanting something that went with Sod Cutter a little bit more. And I'm sure people can make it work. And also it was just like it was a win for me. It was like, I wanted it to be a little bit more like Sod Cutter, but also I wasn't wanting to spend the $112. If I just had extra money like that laying around, maybe I just would have said, hey, I don't got nothing else to invest into, but like Joe's were dropping, like so much stuff just out there. Like you gotta pick the poisons, and I can't just get them all.
You also get like, if you got Doc Nocturnal.
Oh shit! I didn't know you could use points on them.
Okay, so there you go. You use points. But I'm saying like you got Doc Nocturnal, and then you can get Bartholomew Vex, and that's a good like
Well, I got that Doc Knock and his fucking skull broke, and they said I have 12
They haven't
weeks.
fixed
to wait
that
for
yet?
that. They said 12 weeks.
Holy shit!
Damn. 12
Well,
weeks.
that sucks. But what I'm saying is like as far as like characters, you got Doc
Dude, no.
Nocturnal, and you got Bartholomew Vex. Just like you can have Gomez versus one of the Black Skulls or something, like Rumble Society stuff. Now you have Theodore Sodcutter, and then you've got a character that doesn't fit with him, in my opinion. Like I feel like he just kind of doesn't fit, and that's just my opinion. Some people will think it's perfect.
I mean, you could technically, you could have it like he was just freshly dug up by Sodcutter.
Technically, yeah. I mean, but he's like the namesake of the Gangrene Estates, and I feel like it's a little underwhelming.
Just wait for the next. They'll probably reissue it with a little bit different deco. Look how many Sodcutters we got, and they'll probably add like a more Sodcuttery expressive head with it or something.
Maybe. Yeah. Well, I mean,
Oh, the brothers I wanted and still do want Theodore Sodcutter. Paul had some good points when he compared him to this fig. Yeah.
Well, maybe I'll sell you mine, Four Feathers.
You will.
See, when I see Sodcutter, it gives me Pee Wee Herman vibes. Like when I see it, I'm like, oh, it's the trucker from Pee Wee. I was like, I don't give a shit. I don't care what you think. No response whatsoever.
Was that towards me?
Yeah, it was towards you, fucker.
Wow.
Let's look at some fucking toys.
Yeah, move on.
Yeah, who gives a shit about Motu, right?
Yeah, fucking Motu.
Hey, Club Grayskull, bro. You're gonna sign up for their membership,
No.
but it allows you to get early access to things.
This is the second release that they've had though since doing the Club Grayskull, and both of the releases, I'm not. It's not setting me on fire.
Oh my gosh.
It's Voltec. I already have a Voltec.
Do you got a little garbage can robot?
I don't care.
Tendril arms?
I'm 100% serious. I don't care about this. I don't want it.
So yeah, I was hoping you were gonna talk about it and be like, "Oh, Motu, your normal Motu self."
I love the Horde. This is one of my least favorite Horde characters, and I just don't need him because I have a version that's better than this that I can put with my stuff, and it's fine. I have the
people don't have a version of this. I mean, you got to look at it that way. Just because you have everything Motu from,
I don't have everything. What I'm saying is I don't need this. Just like I didn't need Hero. Hero was the first one that you could use your Club Grayskull with.
Cartoon collection.
Yeah, it's not even this isn't even the regular Origins. It's the Filmation.
It's not Origins. Fuck this, man.
Well, it's
this
still
in
an
its
Origin scale.
Masters Universe Princess of Power.
Yeah, it's Filmation though. It's the Filmation style. He doesn't even come with weapons.
Like
he just
this,
comes with a garbage can.
It's okay, guys, if you like this.
It's okay if you like it. He doesn't come with a single accessory except for that garbage can. That's all he has.
It's pretty fucking cool. He could grab it by its tendril and beat people with it.
Oh, that's something.
It's
He's also
okay.
purple. They made him purple, which I think his actual character is like gray. So it's like, oh, it's interesting.
Damn. Okay. All right. Well, that was not
What you
the
expected?
whole.
Not what you expected. I just shit all over your home screens.
I give a shit less
Oh,
about
okay,
Motu
no.
because I don't collect Motu, but I was just expecting to. I was not expecting that from you. I was expecting to be like, yeah, this is pretty cool, and this. Like, I wasn't expecting you to spread your cheeks and just take a fucking juicy shit all over that thing.
You can't like everything. You can't like everything.
But I know you love these. You want to know what you? So
What is this?
This is McFarlane statue, Marvel stuff. So
Moving on.
moving on. No. So he has a sculptor.
Yeah,
Of
let's
course, he has a
talk about
sculptor. The shading on this like the comic shading. Why didn't he do any of the DC like the sketch series or anything with this type of nice shading? They had to wait for a fucking statue, which there's nothing wrong with statues. I think everybody should have some sort of static like item in their collection. Like I feel like a statue should be in people's collections.
Well,
That's just my opinion.
The exact reason why he couldn't do it was because fuck you. That's why he's talking.
And this looks awesome.
So I've seen some of these statues that he's done, and they don't look bad. They look pretty good, but it's not my thing.
I'll probably have to do this Venom.
That Venom looks dope.
That would be a good on your bookshelf, like for bookends.
Yeah, I mean the Iron Man isn't bad either. It's just like fuck you, Todd. Like, I mean,
like that
shit.
one, actually.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It looks good. Like if he got the license from Hasbro and he made his figures look like this and he articulated them and didn't do stupid ass diapers and big pins, this would be fucking awesome. If it is all ifs. It is all
He's
ifs.
gonna
Leave my ifs alone, all right? Damn it.
he get
Well,
Marvel and go right
if you
back
like
to big
that
ass joints and
Arthur, if you
pins.
like that Venom, just wait about 6 months. It'll be at Ross for $4.99.
Speaking of $4.99,
Man, when
what the
Paul
fuck
sick,
is
he
Mondo
doesn't fuck
doing?
around.
Jesus.
Right?
Mondo Shredder to go with those Mondo Turtles.
This is
But they
roided
gave him
out
big
Shredder.
ass googly
roided.
eyes.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't like that.
Looks like the Juggernaut.
Right. Like it's
It's just 5
I
POH.
don't know. It's 5
Also,
POA.
that's $100. That's $100 vinyl.
The turtles look great. I think they look great, but I just feel like the Shredder, something's off about it. And it's I guess it can't it might the eyes could be it, but I think it's just either that it's too squat.
Yeah, it should be taller
Yeah, it
too.
looks
Like
like
something's off about it. In chat, you guys might see Four Feathers says it's the Shredder's weird too. And even going back to like this shot, like they made him more wide than tall.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
To be fair, the first Shredder action figure was weird as well. It was really weird.
They got
He's gonna take a swig at the TGRI. And they put a lot of detail in this stuff.
He's gonna do a friggin' mutagen bump.
I would definitely
Yeah.
get the Turtles. The Turtles are cool.
This guy has a lot of cool details to him, but this is stupid.
That small, derpy looking
I'm the
turtle.
fifth brother. Somebody forgot about me.
Looks so freaking derpy. Oh my god!
Right? Look,
Just happy
this
to
is
be
it.
here.
Look at this weird shape.
Just happy to be here.
it looks like a kid toy. But,
I mean, it's supposed to be vinyl and stylized, but I don't know.
No.
I do like the spikes. There's things I like about it, but it's just it doesn't hit. Something doesn't feel right. You know what it reminds me of? You guys remember Battle Trolls?
I do.
Yeah, it sounds very familiar.
Or Stone Protectors.
No, not Stone Protectors. Stone Protectors were more action figure. Like Battle Trolls were those rubbery vinyl trolls that had sort of like this style to them. That's what it reminds me of. So he's 12 inches tall.
Yeah, they're big.
Something's off about it. I don't know what it is. John will probably say I'm over analyzing it, or he'll be like, "This is what's off with it."
Did they take pieces because they just did a Juggernaut? Did they take that mold and just reuse it for this somehow?
For the legs and arms? Nah.
And then
I don't know.
do it?
I don't know.
That'd be crazy if they did that shit.
But I guess it's Super Shredder, so a big roided out Super Shredder might be. I don't know. I might be too picky, but if you already got the turtles, you might want to add this Shredder to the mix.
I just want the small turtle.
Do we want to look at Rogue One,
Mhm.
Galen Urso, Japan exclusive hot toy? Anybody gives a shit?
Nope.
It's Mads Mikkelsen. That's cool.
Okay, so Lord of the Rings Invisible Frodo figure by Diamond Selected is out now. If you guys didn't get one with that It was this Frodo and Golem 2-pack. It was a convention exclusive, but you can now get translucent Frodo.
Zach did show it in the packaging on his Instagram.
I have this figure. It's great. Here's the packaging.
Yeah, Prancing Pony.
I enjoy the Lord of the Rings figures by Diamond for what they are. Are they super ninja articulate? No. Do some of the figures have accessories that don't have a place on the figure? Yeah, that's sort of weird. It is weird. But as a shelf presence, when you have them all together, I think they look great. Not sure about the what was it? What's the dude from Genesis that made that music video with the puppets? Not
Phil Collins?
No, the other guy.
Peter Gabriel?
Yeah, Peter Gabriel music video with those puppets and shit. Like, that's what the two new Lord of the Rings figures remind me of with their sharp cheekbones and shit. But these are great.
Land of Confusion? That was a Genesis. That was the video with the puppets.
So I was right with Genesis then. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but Peter Gabriel was in Genesis as well.
But yeah, I like Lord of the Rings, and I think these figures are good and they're fun. A lot of people try to dog on shit because it's Diamond, and Diamond makes good figures, people.
This reminds me that they at the Collector Con on Walmart, they finally did like a John Cena like translucent figure for you. And it sold out super quick. Right. Yeah.
Dude, they so Rectangular hit me up and he was like, bro, he's like, are they still gonna make they asked about Diamond still making Annihilus? I was like, yeah. Amazon canceled his Annihilus on them.
I saw that. A lot of people actually got cancellation for Big Bad Toy Store was canceled also.
And that's weird because it's like, it is coming out. So
I'm wondering, I'm kind of wondering about my Sweetums now. Is my Sweetums going to get canceled?
Everything is pretty much still going. I don't know why.
Well, it's still supposed to go, but if they didn't order enough of the, they can't get it.
They might have oversold or,
Well, I don't know if it's necessarily oversold as much as they thought they were going to get a second or third printing or wave, whatever shipments.
Yeah, that's true because they do go out in like spurts. They go out in like a first section, then it's like the pre-order usually pops back up and then it does it again. So,
and with the changes that may occur for them, we maybe just not, some people, that's what happened with my my watcher, my Marvel Select watcher. I never got it because it got canceled by Big Bad Toy Store. It never came to me.
That sucks.
Yeah.
But we got Revoltech teasing a Suicide Squad Harley Quinn. Looks like it'll be fun and full of parts that'll, actually Revoltech's actually getting better.
Oh, that's Revoltech?
Yeah. Their latest stuff is getting up there with like SH Figuarts in a sense with some of their stuff. Like it's pretty good.
See, when they don't do crazy mechazoid weirdo articulation, they can make some good stuff. Come on.
It's like with any company, they evolve. Like that's just how it is. SDCC exclusive from Hasbro. They're doing a 4-pack of the glow in the dark Rio Ghostbusters. A lot of people going crazy about them. I myself, I never had the glow in the dark versions as a kid, so they don't really hit me in that spot.
Are these the retro style ones? So
yeah.
Okay.
So you get the ghosts, which are cool, and then they all have their damn name like right on there in case you didn't know who the hell they were. And it's weird because a lot of people be like, Arthur, you like glow in the dark, and it's just not. It just meh.
It's Ghostbusters. It's gonna sell regardless.
It's definitely 80s and 90s. I mean, look at the colors they used on these guys.
Oh yeah, it'll sell for sure.
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with them doing this.
Why are their hands still flat? Is this neck flesh too?
Yeah, it is. That's odd.
That's weird.
Someone's gonna love it, and that someone won't be me. But someone's gonna love it.
Neck and hands are fleshed out, but face isn't. That's interesting.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I just noticed that.
Yeah, I saw Winston's hand, but like,
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. Were they supposed to be like gloved somehow? I don't know.
No.
No,
No.
everyone else's
Skin
hands are.
colors. Yeah, just your skin colors.
Okay,
Weird.
it's a design choice.
And if you zoom in really close there on
Mhm.
on Egon,
On
you
Egon.
could see his crotch.
Oh, shut the fuck up. You guys, and I haven't
so
zoomed
funny.
on a crotch all day today.
That's so funny.
This looks like super realism.
Yeah. So this is the
There you go. There's your crotch zoom in. Jump down.
this is the Princess of Power version of like New Eternia that they're doing for She-Ra, and the face sculpt is like really good. I have the original Masterverse She-Ra, and I love her.
What's up, Toyetic?
I can show her, and she looks really good. But this is an updated. It's an updated version of She-Ra, and yeah, this is just
that head sculpt looks so much better.
This is just the regular one. This was the deluxe She-Ra Masterverse, and soft goods confirmed.
Yeah,
She does have soft goods.
That's one
She has different. She has a different body armor on her chesticles, I think.
Yeah, she's got different. She's more classic. This is more like the classic look, and then that one's going to be like it's not called New Eternia. I think it's called something Etheria, something New Etheria. I think maybe.
Does your shield have a gem in it?
No. Yes. Oh, on the shield? Yeah, it has a gem.
Okay.
Got a translation gem on it. That one's just a different. It's a little bit different version. I do like
save lives.
Oh yeah, I like this version. I'll probably get it because I'm a sucker for She-Ra. I like She-Ra.
Mm-hmm.
I have the She-Ra Mondo, and it's amazing. Yeah, I like the new packaging. New packaging looks good.
It just seems like she would stand out a lot with the collection for the fact that she has like a really realistic face compared to like the.
That's how like the new Eternia ones kind of are. They're a little bit more
so
like
weird next to the drawing. She looks 30 years older in the toy than in the drawing.
Yeah, she looks like she has a Celine Dion look to her.
Some of the face sculpts almost look like it's like a movie figure, but it's not from a movie. So I don't know. I don't have a problem with this face sculpt. I want to see it in person too, but I'll probably end up getting it because I just like the design. Well, it's like, because I just got the I didn't just get, but like last month I got this Flying Fist He-Man, and it's got a similar like more realistic looking.
No, that ain't real. That's still a little bit more that in between.
It's more realistic looking than some of the older He-Man head sculpts.
Oh. But I mean, again, you get this realism with this figure, you get to see all this sculpt work detail. It's only a $23.99 figure.
That's because they keep it to like $21, $22, $23 for most of their figures.
So for everybody crying that McFarlane's getting DC or not McFarlane, but Mattel's getting DC, I mean,
if they have them, if they're this good, I'm sorry, whoever does these Masterverse figures, if they start doing the DC figures, I'm on board. Like their figures, I mean, the price point and the quality of these figures and the playability, they're fun.
They're pinless too, right?
A lot of them are. Some of them have pins
on her.
I don't even notice.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, they're mostly pinless. Some of them do have pins because I'm looking at a bunch of them that do have pins, but they usually come with a decent amount of accessories.
Looks like Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair was
but you know what's crazy too is like I going on to that McFarlane Mattel thing, dude. I've seen people in groups that are like showing a picture of McFarlane's Crocmaster from like Arkham Asylum, and then they're comparing it to an older Mattel figure.
Oh, you mean
like,
Killer Croc?
Killer Croc. Yeah, see, I'm getting my names mixed up today.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they're like, and I made a comment. I'm like, what? You're comparing an old figure to the new figure? Of course, it's going to look better. I mean, shit's changed. And then somebody commented, they're like, on top of that, the old figure is a 4-inch figure.
It's true.
So you're showing a 4-inch Killer Croc that's old as shit to the. It's just people's logic behind shit.
And he's out, so we don't have to hear him anymore. So,
Nice.
well, since he's not here, I can do whatever I want. Here, this is Burger King Randor from Masters of the Universe Classics. He's one of the. He's a good one.
But no, I hit the wrong back on my wrong screen.
Yeah.
But yeah, what I was saying is like it. We're not going to get fucking diapers from Mattel.
Yeah, they don't really do diapers. Theirs are usually pretty decent with that.
I got so worked up I kicked myself out of the stream. You know,
I'm not even a mood today.
we already looked at the glow in the dark Transmet Fugitoid. It looks cool, just wasn't for me. We got Jada dropping their Player 2.
Oh, Player
Target
2
exclusive
Target
Guile.
exclusive. Man,
Anybody that played Street.
I want this Guile because this is the Guile in the blue, which is what Van Damme wore in the movie. I want this one.
Well, this is also the Guile that a lot of people, if they had older siblings and you played fighting games with them, you're always Player 2. So you get, and they would, if they chose Guile, your Guile would always be the blue one anyway. So you're like, ah, shit.
That's why I wanted the Player 2 Ryu, even though I have the Player 1 Ryu. I kind of want the Player 2 one also.
I still need to get the original. I still need to get this original figure. He's the only one I'm missing from the Jada set. I don't do the Player 2s though. I don't need Player 2s. Even though this one, I'm like, damn, I remember playing the Blue Guile. Like,
I want this one, man, and I want someone.
You want a Van Damme head?
I want a Van Damme head. Yes, I do.
Junkion's like, maybe if I jump on this before anybody else does, I could start producing Van Damme heads that fit on a Jada Guile.
Yes, you do. Oh,
no. But if you're trying to get a Guile, you can go up to All Time Toys up in Sykesville, and they have one there for you for $24.99.
Ooh.
I need to go to All Time Toys. It's such a farther way than when it was in Ellicott City.
I've seen them on.
Just drive.
So more of a reason for me to grab a Junkion and do a road trip to All Time and get some food and make a little day of it.
Yeah, make a video.
Yeah, make a toy hunt.
Actually, we might have to do that, Junkion. We might
before you leave.
Before you
move.
No, I'm talking about maybe like, oh shit, maybe next week.
There you go. That's what I'm saying. Get going.
I'll check my calendar.
Check like Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday or something.
Yeah.
Check that. But yeah, so this guy it's awesome.
I like this guy. I like this. I actually am more excited for this than the original Guile, which I don't have yet. So now I think I'm gonna have to try to, but it's Target exclusive. That's the problem.
What about the other Player 2 that was revealed? Or Fei Long?
Oh, they didn't. I don't think it's on Toy Arc because Toy Arc be lacking.
No, I think it was an email that I got. I don't know if it's on their Jada's webpage or not. I'll check it out.
Oh, I'm not crazy over the repaints. They're cool, but I don't need them. It was Fei Long in purple pants.
How do you feel about the this 4-pack?
It's a pass for me. It's cool. It's like they're like concept kind of looking figures. Oh, good.
I said this one's sweet looking.
Yeah, I mean these aren't actual. None of this is like canon stuff. It's all just like concept type idea figures with a lot of the reuse from previous figures, which is fine. They look pretty cool, but they're just. I have no attachment to them, so I don't need to spend whatever it is, like $120 or whatever it is for this 4-pack. I don't need it.
Fair.
I just sent you the link to the exclusive. It's in the private chat for your art.
Private chat.
You know what I like about this? That green sword. That green sword is like the most interesting thing to me. It would be cool to have the green sword for like Skeletor.
So educate me on the Hordak figure. What's he again?
This is all concept art. I don't even know if it's really Hordak. It's all
This
just
is
like
only $65.
Oh, what's it? Sorry,
It's $65.
It's 65. Oh, I didn't realize it was that cheap. Usually, because they did one for the Snake Men with He-Man, and it was like 100 and something.
I say 4 figures.
4 figures for 65. That's not bad.
That's not a bad price. Well, also
Mhm.
look at it's none of it's
Especially
like
if it
core
swarms.
characters.
Hordak and
Is that a plastic
Skeletor, I
tape
think,
or
are
a
the
soft tape?
These are these are like concept art figures. So
Probably
they're
plastic, Jakion.
that cape's
Okay.
definitely plastic.
oh yeah, all the origins. Like here, where's where did I put my?
But the Skeletor dude and the Hordak dude, I think they're the ones that stand out the most. I
Yeah,
think they look really cool. The Snake guy, too many
Yeah.
heads going on, but I'm
Yeah,
sure. Wow.
it's usually plastic capes for origins
Oh,
figures.
okay.
This as I drop him. Oh, I just knocked his arm off. Oh, man down. 'Cause their arms pop out. They're all modular. But
He's like, the arms pop out, but this one broke. Damn it.
oh god, if he had broke, I think I have 3 of them. So if it had broke, it wouldn't have been the end of the world. But yeah, that's Scareglow, and it's good. It's a big old plastic shell cape.
Chunky boy.
I don't have a Scareglow.
If you're gonna get a Scareglow, get the Masterverse Scareglow. The Masterverse,
Is that the one would go good with my Ghost of Grayskull?
yeah, yes.
Just have
The
two
Masterverse-
muscular dudes glowing on each other.
Here, let me grab the Masterverse
Shit.
Scareglow. So you can-
Open that can of worms.
well, I have all. I mean, they're all pretty much in arms, but this one, soft goods confirmed.
Mhm.
How's the glow?
Yeah, I picked
glow
that one
is
up for the
good.
head.
Yeah, the glow is good.
His head
Um,
seems small.
That's the thing is like some of them do seem like a little small. Like I probably would have had his head a little bit bigger, but
But I guess they're He-Man, so they're all roided out anyway. So
pretty much. But he's good. I like him,
I had him in my Amazon cart for like a year.
dude. He's so good. I have
That's
the other version that they had, the convention version.
Mm.
I sold him because
yeah, we're
he
not
was a little bit
talking about
different. His chest was more like it was like brighter. It didn't look as good in my opinion. So I ended up keeping just the original one, and I like him a lot.
that. We didn't get individual pictures for this. They were linked from the Walmart Collectors Con. They have links on their stuff. So this is all they did. So Crystal Ball is part of it. We got some Black Series. We got some NECA, which we looked at these last week. We got this Spider-Man with the awful, like, old articulation, like the bookshelf hips.
Oh yeah,
it's at
that was the 77 Spider-Man, which I thought it was really cool until I looked at it a little more up close on some of the pictures, and I was like, mm-mm.
Like, why would you give it, like, he's all pinless and stuff, and then they're like, bam, we're going to give him an old-ass waist.
Yeah.
Like, and then you got the Faker, got some Transformers, looks like some Iron Giant.
Yeah,
Goldberg.
I passed
Or
on
no,
the
that's Stone
Faker.
Cold. And Ghost Rider Spider. And our Iron Giant. I don't know who's making these Iron Giants.
Did they show the Keanu Reeves figure from McFarlane?
That's a good question.
Is that a McFarlane Iron Giant? Is that who it is?
The Berserker
I
guy.
want to see. It's probably Super 7 Iron Giant.
Oh,
Wow.
so
This-
it's an Ultimate probably.
Oh, it's not even popping up. Mother flipper. It opens up a new slide.
The Scareglow head that you were showing on the Masterverse actually sits
that's
really
fucking-
well on 112 scale figures. And I just say that because that's just another head Joe can put underneath his bed at some point.
There you go.
I picked up a
This
Fisto, and
this
I
is the
picked up
original
a
Faker.
Aquila
Anybody's
Loose.
wondering what the original Faker looks like. It's a repaint of this one. So
We're done with Motu. Okay, we're talking about Berserk. Keanu Reeves comic. You know,
Yeah. Well, this figure looks like crap. So whatever.
I don't think it looks like, I don't know if it looks like crap.
You look like crap. Ass.
It looks like a mix of like NECA and
It's got a stylized comic look to it. It comes with a
Yeah.
vest. It's interchangeable, different bloodied arms, a random just like limb.
Is this McFarlane?
Yeah,
Yeah,
all these guns are reuse. pretty
Yeah, all
much.
those guns. Those are the guns from the pack. The first.
Yeah. But when you look at like the battle damage, looks pretty freaking cool.
Yeah, I'm not crazy over it.
I haven't read the comic. I don't know it, so
Yeah, me
that's
either.
that's supposed to be Keanu.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves.
His diaper's not massive. I mean, I think this figure looks pretty good. I was like $50 was a little bit out of my budget, or else I probably would have picked one up just to fuck around with it. Because I wanted to check out the comic too.
I've heard the comic's really good.
And who doesn't like? I know a buddy of mine picked up 2 of these. He's like, I could use the guns for my DC figures.
Yeah, because I mean, if you have, I have the first weapons pack, which most of those guns came in, and I use most of them with Spawn.
I mean, that doesn't look too bad.
I'm just worried about the knee articulation and how some of his McFarlane figures, when you bend the knees, they kind of go out.
Yeah, that's true. And the ankles, which are, hit and miss.
Yeah.
He tried hitting them with the boots, or the design of the boots a little bit.
Yeah. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
I don't know. Maybe my buddy that's getting it for just the guns will send me one of his to just review, and I can send it back.
I'm really interested to see what the face sculpts are going to look like in person.
These promo shots, they look pretty good.
Yeah,
that
Thompson is hilarious though.
It's huge.
It's not even proportionately right.
Like, I don't even know if he uses these weapons in his comic though. Like, that's the thing. Like,
I don't think he does.
I would hope so. Give him that gun, but
you would hope so. But he has good like Mezco presence with this, but it's Velcro, showing off the figure.
I put that Thompson on the McFarlane Joker figure that I have, and it did not work. It just didn't.
But again, like, you're getting all of this. Do you think it's worth $50?
No. Oh my God, this is
No.
$50. Yeah, I don't know. Not for a McFarlane figure.
I mean, usually you'd get what? An extra head, well, no, you don't even get extra head. You might get one weapon in the figure with some hands. That's $25.
They're going off of the figures 25, and the weapons pack would be 15. So plus tax shipping.
They already had tax and shipping before it gets to tax and shipping. This thing's a $50 figure, bro. This isn't. It's 40.
I can't remember if it was $15 or $20 for the weapons pack. Someone in the chat will buy
those weapon packs you can't even get anymore either.
No, you can't. Any of them?
Nope.
Not even the second one. They've done like second or third one, I think, too.
You have to get like third party like bootleg ones now.
I have the first weapons pack still, but I skipped the second. The second weapons pack has a bunch of stuff like specifically for certain DC figures that they couldn't make guns for.
Thanks to Jokion for, what the fuck is this? I don't want to see that. Stop popping up. Weird ass. All right.
It's the big spring sale.
Fei Long. Yeah.
This is the purple pants. This is the purple pants. Fei Long.
Mm-hmm. And new weapon. Or sorry, new the nunchucks. And new head sculpt.
Hey.
Shit.
Yeah,
Pair of Chucks. Which is the new? What's the new head sculpt? Which one?
Is it the
third one there? That one?
This one? I have mine out. I don't think I opened mine.
We go back to the one that's on his head, on his body.
I think that's normal.
Yeah,
and I think it is the one showing his teeth.
Yeah, I think that's the new one.
How much is this?
Hopefully it's the same price or around it.
It's Target exclusive, right? So is it going to be 20?
I think it's going to be available. Yeah, it's going to be available on their website.
You're probably paying a little bit premium for those metal chains,
That's a cool shot right there.
Yeah, they didn't put. I don't think they put a price on it yet, but it's going to be available first at WonderCon, which is the end of this month.
Oh, it's going to be it's your first shot to get it. It's going to be at WonderCon only, or is it just going to be there Like,
Are you going? Are you saying you're going to WonderCon, Chunk? Yeah.
No, it's in California. Not a chance.
It's the chance
Not
of
because
just like me getting June on as a guest.
Yeah. yeah. I mean, it's
Twin
not because
Migos
it's
have him on
California.
lockdown,
Joe can
Yeah.
go. Joe likes traveling.
right?
he doesn't go to the West Coast. He stays on the East Coast for the most part.
East
Did you
Coast.
Did you just
Unless
go
he
to
goes to
California?
Frankensons. He'll go to Frankensons.
I was just in Phoenix the end of February, and I'm going to California next month.
We're almost to the end, everybody. We're almost to the end.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm crashing out.
No,
I'm fighting to stay awake.
we're gonna go through this quickly, though.
It's the Dinklage.
We got a little Dinklage
I'm
statue.
thinking that between this because
Looks pretty cool. If you want a Peter Dinklage statue, a Tyrion Lannister.
it's life size.
We got images of the new Van Damme.
Ah!
There you go, Paul.
I'm
There you go,
just
Paul.
gonna say it. I'm gonna say it right now. I do not endorse these head sculpts.
Just pop the head off of this and put it on your guile.
No, I don't want. I don't want these. These head sculpts are not good.
Yeah.
Joe Fixit gallery piece is sweet.
That
Yes.
I really hope. I want them to make this. I want a Marvel Select Joe Fixit just like this.
yes. In the size of the Immortal Hulk. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. That would be perfect. Perfect.
So yeah, so those are some diamond drops. Again, see, like Diamond's still dropping stuff. There's a whole timely process of things. So we'll see what all happens. But Archangel's still supposed to be coming out, and people are supposed to be getting Nihilus. Some people might be jumping the gun and canceling stuff, or like we said, they're expecting a couple shipments of it, and maybe they're at a certain point.
I got
The final figure we will look at today.
Archangel. X-Force Archangel I got from Hasbro Pulse, so I'm good.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Storm Collectibles is like, hold my beer. And they're like, Jada, you think you got a Bison?
Is this regular Storm or is this Storm Arena?
That's
Correct.
regular. It's regular.
See, that's the thing. It's regular. I hope the Storm Arena.
Dude, if they make a Storm one, dude, it's going to look just as good because those Storm Arena ones look fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
But look at that soft goods cape.
It's resplendent.
Yeah, like Paul's saying, it's going to be like 8 inches tall.
Yeah, it's
If you're collecting all the Street Fighter stuff,
Yeah, $1.20 a piece.
This does look great.
They
It does.
weren't all $1.20 a piece.
I was kidding.
Oh,
They're expensive. Is my point.
yeah, they are. They're definitely that import price, and they are bigger
and
than.
it says
1/12 scale
1/12,
for
and
sure.
1/12 is really their 1/12 is 7.5 to 8 inches.
It's a fucking 9-inch figure. That's 1/12.
Like they always do that, making your own rules up.
Psycho Crasher.
I used to hate
Those-
fighting him. in
Those
Street
little
Fighter.
fucking flaming fists when he's punching.
Yep.
I like it.
I tell you, it looks amazing. It looks great. Like it really does.
Oh, that's cool.
Wait, is that the only effect he comes with?
He's got the
Okay.
glowing hand. He's got the glowing hand, and then he's got the flame on it.
Well, we all know Ryu and Ken's gonna beat his ass. No.
Why
Why you doing Ryu like that? Why you doing him like
What?
that?
Yo.
Dude
Holy
walks
shit.
around training for his entire life to fight, and
I'm gonna
his
get his leg. I got his leg.
That's crazy. Why you do a man like that?
oh, that's
Oh, that's awesome. That one's great.
Dang, Blanca. Oh, you
I
got
do like
face.
the glowing
gonna
hands,
send-
but
All right, we got one more thing to look at. I'm going to send it to you in the private chat now.
no worries.
Junkion, you
But
are.
he's
a
got
bad
the
person.
arms that are pre-posed, so you have to pop them out just like SH Figure Arts does with some of their figures.
Yeah, I got the pickle that does that. I love that figure.
That face
oh,
sculpt looks
cool.
great.
You can do his. That's cool.
that's his defeated. I'm defeated.
Oh,
Oh, that head sculpt is rad.
that's cool looking.
Mm-hmm.
So his big thing is he comes with extra arms, bunch of hands, the translucent hands and the effects, but that's basically it. And then a really big wired fucking cape.
Is there a price for that one?
It's probably $120, like you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
$96.99.
Almost.
$100.
So it's not too. It's that's like sort of the storm average.
That'd be cool to
Yeah.
have him on a cool flight stand though, with his arms crossed.
Oh,
Yeah, if I had all the other ones, I mean, they'd be cool. But I went the Mortal Kombat route instead of Street Fighter.
I wish there
Well,
was.
they did more with the Mortal Kombat.
They did.
I wish there were 6-inch Mortal Kombat figures, but you know.
Oh shit! Yeah, I know because I made you miss it, Junkion. I feel bad. So
Oh no, but no, I was saying they put the
I know I'm
prices
gonna
out.
show it. Yeah, I'm showing it. I'm showing it.
Wow.
So since at 9:00, you guys can watch replay. It's probably still going on, possibly right now. But Harbinger Studios, our fellas that make Savage Crucible, got their Death Dealer, and you can do the early bird price where you pay in full. It's $60, or you can do the delayed payment, which is $70. And is that a regular retail price of $80? I think. So there's an 80 that's crossed out right here.
Let me see.
So they're
Yeah, I
giving you a
believe so.
discount for
Yeah, early
each
bird
one of
price.
these. So you get like a double discount for paying in full. You get a half a discount
For
or the
doing
normal discount for this one. So you're getting $10 off with the $5 deposit,
Yeah.
and you pay the rest. And then this is $20 off. $60 and you get all that. You're almost getting it's like a figure and a half.
I was about to say that's pretty good for $60.
It's not bad.
Harbinger,
And-
you are taking my money.
And it's paid in full too.
Yeah. I want this figure.
$15, man. $15 down, paying for it. Just
Yep.
do it.
I'll pay it in full. Just rip the band-aid off.
So that's
There you
I
go.
think, is that a body and a harness or just a harness?
I think it's just the harness.
So harness and alternate head.
Alternate hands, holdings.
Is this metal? Is this gonna be real chainmail?
Yep. That's what it was in Zolocon.
Oh, it was like metal to the touch.
Yeah. Yeah, it's full chain metal, and I think Rob was saying there's like 2 different types of soft goods
Oh shit.
for the loincloth and such. So like you can
Comes
see the
with-
the top part right in front of the chainmail. I can't remember if that's like a pleather style, and then the more
Does it come with
fabric on
two
the.
swords, or is that one sword, one spear, one axe?
One
It's-
sword, one axe, one spear. You're seeing the
Okay.
reflection.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
2 different. You got more shoulder pads. You got the different necklaces, different hands.
Mhm.
$60, man.
That's damn. That's a fucking steal.
Remember, people were buying that fucking Maximum thing. What was it? By that one company that we already have 100 of those figures. What fuck? It was Spider Dick or Spider Boy, Spider Man. Spider Man is what it was. Everybody wanted that Maximum Spider for $50, and they're saying it's a great value. And I'm sorry, I'm going to end
Yeah.
up saying that until that figure comes the fuck out, because this, like, weapons, hands,
awesome.
accessories galore, fucking metal. I didn't know that they were going to go all out and do like full on real metal chainmail. And you know you're going to get the metal chain to hold this scabbard up.
And if I'll pay
it's
$50
fran-
for this, I'll pay $60 for that.
And mind you, this is also, they're paying a license to Franzetta.
For Zeta. Bruh.
Franzetta.
Franzetta.
But
Like-
still, like, I'm just saying, like, that's just my opinion. I think I would have a lot more fun with a Death Dealer with a bunch of accessories more than Spider-Man. But I understand that there's Spider-Man fans out there that prefer Spider-Man over a, Death Dealer.
Yeah.
But I think
Yeah.
it's pretty fair of a price if you get the early bird.
I think it's fair because this was 50. That's 60. I'm okay with it.
But it's going to be, if you don't jump on this pre-order,
It's going to be $80.
It's gonna be
And
$80.
Aftermarket, it's going to be way more.
Aftermarket's going to be stupid.
Yeah, it's going to be. This is going to be up for like $110 from people like as soon as it comes out.
Myself.
And I forget what is it? What are the
Faces
what's
of
Rosetta
Death.
Girls
Mix and
name?
match helms, horns, face plates for your favorite look. Ooh. Ooh. Huh. Interesting.
Let me pull up Harbinger Studios.
And Joe's like, order.
Yeah, paying for is a thing.
Well, paid in full. Just rip the baby.
Order 2 what? This?
I am not doing it.
They take the money now, Tony. When does Frazetta Girls have their Conan up for pre-order?
Oh, I haven't.
Is it tomorrow? I'm looking on their website now, the Frazetta Girls page for their icon collectibles. I don't see
How
anything
did I go through this
new
shit?
yet.
I'm like going through all this. They actually got.
Oh, that shot. Ah.
Yeah.
That's good.
And they're still tweaking the articulation for the shoulders, try to get a little bit more of a range.
Dang, he slaughtered all those Lemurians. Dang.
That's nice.
He would too. The badass.
Wait, so this goes until May 2nd? Like the early bird
So you
price?
got,
and all that?
you got lots of time.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it
And
seems like
was-
the Elric went that long too, right? For a couple
Oh,
months.
Yeah.
wow.
Like a month.
Yeah. And you can do a pay in 4 if people want to, of $15 a pop, minus tax and shipping, of course.
Yeah, it's like $18 a pop. Listen. Maybe it's the medicine I took, but I'm about ready to jump.
No, you're
Yeah,
good,
this
man.
was-
This is the last one we're going over anyway. So everybody, you can catch Joe on Instagram and YouTube. Go follow and subscribe and enjoy his content. And Joe, you have a good night. Feel better.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I'll
Get
see
your
y'all.
laptop figured out.
Out.
Hi, Joe.
Yeah.
Love you, Joe.
Yeah. Oh,
The head sculpts in this look so good.
Yeah, especially that one. Seeing it in person, I mean, it was just phenomenal. I mean, the amount of detail that's on this figure's armor,
Tony,
and it's
okay.
still like
Tony, just order it yourself, man. You could just order it and have it delivered to your own house.
The paintwork is going to be amazing, I'm sure.
hmm
Oh,
Oh,
there's that scabbard right there. Oh shit.
yeah, that's
mm.
awesome. And yeah, I did pop over. They have Frankie on the live stream now going through questions.
So there you guys go. Go jump over there. We ended it
That's
on
why they
a
have replay,
good
man.
note. What's
That's why
that?
they have replay. That's why they have replay,
Yeah,
man.
but if they want to ask questions now, since we sort of revealed some of the shit, and you know, we're pretty much
There's no
at the
question
end of
time.
this. We went to fucking 3 hours, almost 3 hours, which I was trying to keep it low. But definitely, all of us here, even Joe before he left, we all have Savage Crucible figures. They're great figures. They're fun. They are some of the most. They're very detailed, and the paint jobs on them are fantastic, and the quality is awesome. And if Wave 2 continues with the same quality that we got with the Lemurians, and which I'm pretty sure they're going to be, I don't think you'll ever have like a quality dip from Savage Crucibles, because they're invested into their product. You know, they're invested into the quality and the factory that they're using. So,
Yep. And I'll say, when I sent the email to customer service about my exclusive, Rob emailed me back in 10 minutes. All he wanted to do is see a picture, send him a picture and a video of it. He's like, "Yep, it's a screw up."
yeah, send me that video and picture, okay?
I will say
Will do.
that.
No, I'm joking. I'm
The
joking.
last-
Oh.
The next day, Rob,
I would say the last time I had to do something like that was with Four Horsemen, and they were just as good. Like Four Horsemen, they were like right on top of it. When I had a figure come with missing pieces, so.
Valaverse is good with customer service too. Same thing. I got a weapons pack that came with 2 pistols, and I don't think the slides were back, or maybe the slides were back. Either way, I got the whole weapons pack.
And then I emailed Hasbro, and they sent me a flaming dog crap bag.
There you go. So
they sent me a picture of a middle finger. Just
probably did. I gotta buy my first Mythic Legion first. Shout out Tony.
What? Tony's had mythics.
I don't know if he has, but he's wanting to do that dragon.
Oh yeah. So wait, he's gonna jump in with just.
I don't know. His ass should have just jumped into the stream, you know.
Well,
but
that thing should be fully funded by it should have been today. They haven't announced anything, but they were 100 orders shy of the minimum quantity this morning.
It's fun. Once they added the figure guaranteed with the, they're like, oh yeah, it's like, come on.
And I was watching.
They didn't leave the stuff where it was. They shifted it all forward.
And I was watching the 4-ish o'clock stream, and they tried to do a little bit of damage control with it. They're like, yeah, all the other add-on kits had a figure out to start, and this one you had to wait. It just didn't make sense. I'm like, yeah, that I can see it, but
honestly, that figure, I was almost more excited to see that figure, that dragon figure.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you, my wife is more excited for this dragon than I am. Honestly, she's like,
that's awesome.
When are we going to get it?
My wife was like, "You're getting that, right?" And then I was like, "No." And then I told her why, and I told her how much and everything, and she was like, don't do that." Yeah. And I was like,
yeah, okay. we were considering 2 and then flipping 1 to pay for both, but
but the flipping would either flip instantly, which would be a benefit, or you're gonna have to sit on it a little bit for the people that missed it and were like, "Oh man, I wish I would have got it. Now I have the funds."
Yeah.
The thing is that I've had so many people who are like, "Oh, you're gonna regret it. You're gonna regret it." All I hear is about how much I'm gonna regret it. I won't regret it that much because of the amount of space. Because of the amount of space, and also I know I won't regret it that much because I passed on other things that are also giant amounts of space that are cool and I've seen in person, and I'm like, that's really nice. But I just know the space. I can't do it. Like the katana, the sail barge. Like I wanted the sail barge, and the sail barge was half the price, basically. And I would have been okay with getting the sail barge, except for the space. The space is a problem. The same with the Super 7 Snake Mountain and Castle Grayskull. Mm-hmm. Their versions were huge and awesome. But just the space. Same with the Cat Slayer. And
I saw that at the Tourney of Dreams, and that thing is just monstrous. But it looks so cheap on the sides.
That's too. Sides. But I'm not spending the money for it because same with the cat the tank, the cat tank, the
Thunder Tank,
the Thunder Tank. Like that one too. I was like, I saw it and I was like, that's awesome. And I saw the price and I was like, ooh, that's a lot. But then I saw how big it was and I thought about it and I was like, I just don't need to take up that much space.
When you start getting into the big, go ahead, Mike.
No, please go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, when you start getting into those big ticket items like that, you really got to look at your collection and it's like, all right, do you have the space for it? And also, is that the main line you want to fill those big spots up with?
Yeah.
If I had a full basement to where I could go crazy with it, maybe, but
yeah. And I also look at it as like, what's my attachment to it? What's like the Mythic Dragon, I would love it. I would love it if it came in. I would love the hell out of it. I probably could find a way to push it into a spot, but it's just like I know that I just don't need it. And I love it, but I'd be more excited for the Dragon Knight than I would for the actual Dragon.
Yeah,
Knight.
I would love to have that Dragon Knight. That Dragon Knight's beautiful.
Yeah,
But see,
Yeah.
for me, I'm like Ramen Racer, Van, Hiss, Dragonfly,
Yep.
the Rattler,
Rattler.
all the other vehicles that we got that weren't HasLabs.
Like for me, it's the Vanguard, and then I picked up the McFarlane Batmobile, and that thing's not small.
that's massive too.
And then we got this Locust that he could be coming out with, and then whatever stuff I'm 3D printing vehicle wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are making
it's
a
all
big
going to
ass
come
vehicle.
together at some point.
Yeah, I have the Origins Castle Grayskull. I'm gonna get the Fright Zone when it comes out. I still haven't gotten the Snake Mountain yet, and I'm probably gonna get that. Those are big. Like they're not little. And and I'm sorry, but I know someday it's gonna happen. There's gonna be a friggin' it just fell out of my head. The friggin' Cobra, the Terrordrome. I know there's gonna be a Terrordrome someday. For classified, it's going to be stupid. It's going to be big. It's going to be something. They're gonna. I have a feeling. I just have a feeling.
I hope they don't. I hope they don't.
And the thing is like
don't.
that if they came out with a $500 Terrordrome, I probably would get it because I have so many classified and I love Cobra. So it's like
Tony says he's gonna store it in his garage.
A dragon
in a box with all the other boxed everything. He doesn't open anything. He's gonna have a big cardboard box in the corner and go. That's
His
the dragon.
Is that Kevin Womack?
No, Tony. Tony Towns. His collection is impressive. Kevin Womack, his stuff just goes into a storage locker.
A storage unit. Yeah.
But Tony's his room. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a video from his toy room. It's like a freaking hidden behind a bookshelf type of setup, and when you enter it, it's literally sealing the floor, mint on card Marvel Legends, starting with like Toy Biz through the Hasbro's, and it's stupid. It's beautiful though. For an inbox collector, it's beautiful.
Impressive.
But also, it's like, damn, dude, you can't take that to the grave with you, man. You might as well open that shit up and pose them, have them on display, have fun with them.
I can't take any of this.
Play with your toys. Go pew pew. Lay on your belly and be like pew pew pew, psh, 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 But
Or take good or bad pictures with them.
no, I think he said he doesn't play with his toys. He says he makes that a statement. That's like his quote. I don't play with my toys.
I play with my dollies.
Right. But all right. So on the end of the note that Tony doesn't play with his toys. Man, I wonder how many of his figures in box have QC issues that he'll never know.
We'll never know.
May not even be.
So
the
maybe
figure.
he'll never know the pain.
It's an Amazon swap. He's got like a Barbie in one of his things, or
all
rocks.
the windowless ones, all the windowless that are probably full
He thinks the figures I'm giving him that I've been sitting on for over a year are gonna have figures in them.
It's full of Roblox and random Lego pieces.
He's a damn windowless boxes.
Yep.
But all right, we are calling it. It's 2 hours and 47 minutes. We don't want to hit that 3 hours. I was trying not to even get this far. So, Junkion, I thank you for standing in for Paul that wasn't going to be here, who ended up being here, but you ended up standing in and filling in for Joe more so than Paul. So I thank you for that. You're welcome to come and hang out anytime, honestly, even if we have a full roster. You're more than welcome just to be like, hey, I'm not doing shit today. Can I jump in? And I'll be all about it.
Appreciate it. Thanks
Everybody in
for
the chat and everybody watching the replay, go check out Junkion Crafts and Builds. He is on YouTube. Follow him, subscribe to him, give him some shit through his channel.
Absolutely.
And yeah, Four Feathers, it is garbage night. And then you can follow you. You're on Instagram too, right? What am I missing? Instagram, YouTube.
That's about it.
Right,
I don't have
two.
I don't have the brain power to do everything else.
So Junkion Crafts and Builds, just like how he spells in his name title right here, and then Crafts and Builds. So
Thank you.
Make sure you guys show that love. Paul is summoned from the deepest pits of hell. I have to have a seance just to get him out. And this time, I guess I over summoned him too many times to where he can just come on whatever he wants. So he's like, I'm sick, not showing. I'm showing up. You know, the earth split, and then the earth split, and he came out of the fucking ashes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and there you go. Junkie on Craftsman. There's his YouTube link. Click on that. All you guys, click it. Show the love. Right there. Boom.
There you go.
So,
And I think I
but
do my
when I tell everybody I want you guys to Paul Dark Lord Hughes. That's your name next week, Paul.
like it.
But as I say with all my streams and my reviews, I want you guys to have the best luck hunting. Keep on collecting and have a beautiful day.